Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. What is happening? We're back. What's good? My bad. Moving things around. What's good, everybody? We're back with another week. Another dollar here on the stream. Let me get adjusted real quick. Hope everyone had an amazing Father's Day weekend. What's good, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button on the way in, I'd really do appreciate that. What's good, everybody? How's everyone doing? Daniel, what up, dude? RPK in the building. Mr. Sneaks, Casanova, Kane, what up? Murd in the building. Chris, Too Legit in the building. What's good? Sonu in the Grow Show in the building. What's good? It's Roy, Chevy Rides, Nam. Good morning, Alfred. Good morning, Mark and Souls. Chevy Rides, what up, dude? Joe in the building, what's good? Bread and Butter, good morning. George, what up, man? That's good. Good morning. Vince, the Arts War, what up, Par? OG Jim Rat, what up, dude? Or Jim Rat, Tito Kicks in the building, what's good? Good morning, Collection fam. Was good. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend and Father's Day to the dads. Rafi, you wearing those new slippers? Love you sharing your day with us. Yes, sir. I did. I am right now. Yes, sir. But yeah, dude, we got a lot to cover this morning, dude. I feel like I had a crazy weekend, pretty adventurous if you guys ask me. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about for this week. What's good? Demo in the building, what's good? Kareem in the building, what's good? Jordan, Cushy Souls, Shaka, I see you, bro. Jamie, Zachary, what up, my guy? One ISS in the building, what's good? Ariel, good morning. Happy belated Pops Day. Appreciate that. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Facts. Daniel, what up, dude? Rob the Beard. Riz on the building. Marcus Jr., what up, dude? KC, good morning. Eric, what up? Salvador, good morning. Jamie, what up, dude? Sup Bowl, Gino in the building, what's good? Francisco, good morning. MDB in the building. Ghoster in the building, good morning. What up? It's Roy King Whoop. Eric, Rap, you see some of my message about the fours in your city? Yeah. Oh man, let me tell you, I got like 200 messages, bro. We'll talk about today. RPK, what up, dude? JD, did you write with those metallic blacks? RPK says. Vince, what up, man? RPK in the building, what's good? The Demon in the building, what's good? Still rating in NY. Orlando, what up, dude? I see you, bro. Crown in the building, what's good? Let's see you. Drew in the building, what's good? Hitman, good morning. Ray, good morning. Drew, Collie, what's good? Peace, everybody. What up, Collie? What up, my guy? Oh man, good morning once again. I hope everyone had an amazing Father's Day weekend. A little busy for me. Hopefully you guys, if you did not manage to watch the vlog, make sure you guys go check it out. Appreciate you guys. What's it called? I did use the camera. I used this camera over the weekend. Definitely a dope camera, super convenient. Quality was A1 outdoors. For some reason, the quality indoors doesn't look as good as if I bring this to natural lighting. So with the DJI Pocket 3, I really love it. Indoors, I'm not a big fan of. But anyways, overall, a really good camera. I could basically fit it in my friggin' pocket. Definitely, dude. I was like, holy crap. Shit's super convenient. Definitely dope. So Lee, what up, dude? E-Money in the building, what's good? Just copped the green Nigel bike RMs for 180 yesterday, and happy belated Father's Day to you. Appreciate that, E-Money. KC, what up, man? Junior in the building, what's good? Undefeated 4s, white grapes, 5s, Jordan 4 black cats, Gamma 11s, Junior says. Wait, what? I wear bricks, what up, dude? Good morning. Mike Konos, good morning, man. Skinner in the building, I see you. Boss in the building, Boss Player in the building. Treyway, Alex, I see you guys. Just showing mad love to the chat, man, real quick before we get started this morning. STG, Bill, what up, dude? Good morning. Trying to my best not to cop shoes right now, but feeling like these Grape 5s might push me right off the wagon, I wear brick says. So yeah, this week in sneakers, bro. All right, this week in sneakers. Mr. 843, what up, dude? This week in sneakers, man, we finally made it to the Grape 5 drop, right? We got the Grape 5s dropping this week, a shoe that a lot of you guys have been looking forward to. Real quick in the chat, let me know if it's a cop or a drop for the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. All right, cop or drop this week, boys and girls. Boys and gals, wake up. All right, let me know if this is a cop or a drop in the chat. All right, Mon in the building, what's cracking, my brother? Rojo in the building, what's good? Puma in the building, what's good? Pat, I see you. Jordan, what up, dude? Mr. 843 in the building, what's good? SCG, I seen the Grapes yesterday, wasn't that impressed? Yeah, let me know. I feel like this is like one anticipated Air Jordan 5 that a ton of people are going to want. But you know what I'm saying? You guys let me know how you guys feeling about these bad boys. Cop or drop. All right, cop, drop. I feel like majority of people. I mean, the thing is, I think I forgot what the stock numbers were looking like for these. J Bays, what up, man? I think there's around roughly like 30,000. I think T Square, what up, man? I gotta double check. I'll have the breakdown for you guys sometime this week. Okay, sometime this week I'll have the breakdown. But let me double check here real quick, just to get a nice little reference. I don't know if the stock numbers have completely changed on these, but as of right now, it's looking at 28,000 pairs. 28,000. 28,000, whether 28, 29,000, whatever you guys want to round it up to. That's what it sounds like. How many pairs are dropping on the Nike Sneakers app alone, right? We have a ton of raffles out there. I mean, you got Finish Line, JD Sports. They're going to be exclusive access this week. You got Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Flex app. I'm not sure if that's even live right now. Riddle Me Kicks, what up? So we're back in the building. What's good, guys? DH on the fence, game time decision. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't really seen too many reviews on this one. I haven't really I didn't know. Hold on. There is reviews out there. I haven't invested into watching any of them because it's not a shoe that I probably will go for this week, but if you guys want to go ahead and grab them, you're more than welcome to. All right, over the weekend, once again, the Air Jordan 14s, the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris, they dropped on Saturday. How did you guys do? Joseph, what up, man? Let me know in the chat real quick. On Saturday, the Air Jordan 14s dropped. How did you guys do? How many pairs did you guys cook up? Did you pass? Let me know how your experience went. I seen a video that Unbreakable posted that people were running to the freaking stores for these 14s. Frank, what up, man? How's the JD in Vegas? Yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about it for sure, man, because I had a ton of people hit up my DMs about those 4s. Collie, what up, man? T-Dot, what up, man? Good morning. Junior, I copped 3 pairs. 3 pairs at my mall, Raph. There we go. 3 pairs, huh? Passed 5 pairs. Shattered Backboard, undefeated 4s. Travis Fragment lows. Tress Wallace, what up, man? Picked up 4 pairs. Golly, 1 pair. Those Nike SB Dunks coming out this week. Too Legit says. Neighborhood, what up, man? Pass. Copped a double up on sneakers and Snipes, Marcus says. I don't know how much these 14s are going for. I'm assuming that is one reason why a ton of people, like I know a reseller myself that cooked up like tons of pairs of these shoes, of these 14s, and it makes sense to why, because I went to look back and I'm like, dude, these shoes are hitting like 300 plus. These 14s, and that's the one reason, chat. One reason, okay? One reason. What up, Jeffrey? What's good, dude? That is one reason why I never brought up these numbers, bro. One reason, okay? One reason why I never really talked about resale on these, just because it was one of those situations where, like, if you know, then go ahead and put in your research, right? Like, you don't have to ask me whether or not if this shoe is gonna do numbers or not. Like, don't ask me, okay? Because like I already knew, man. I already knew that these 14 was gonna do very, very well. Like, it's 14s rarely come out, and when they do, they always make it stupid limited. And the fact that like some people think that these weren't really gonna do anything, it's a Ferrari 14, bro. Like, these were gonna do very, very well. So once again, if you picked up multiple pairs, congratulations. So that's why I didn't really pay attention, because I didn't want to put too much attention around the resale around the 14s. It's like, if you want to know about resale, hey man, you could probably do your own research. But other than that, it was more like, all right, let's try to get anybody that needs them for the toe. So if you manage to grab them for the toe, congratulations. K1 KSS K1 for the 34-month re-up shots that failed, secured my size 12 Ferraris. There you go. Hey, I'm glad that he helped out, bro. For real. We have great admins on Discord that's willing to help people out for retail too. So low stock and in another retro, people wanted these. Xavion says facts, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's one reason why I didn't put, like I said, I didn't put a lot of attention to the whole resale, because I didn't want anybody to go ahead and fold and be like, all right, man, Rafi's right. Like, these are going for like 300 plus. And they're going to stick to that. And I didn't want to put my reasoning to it. So I was like, you know what? If you want it, go for them for the toe. So far, Black Metallics and Ferraris holding the title for resale. Subbowl says for a GR. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see. They look really great on feet. And to be clear, I seen them in hand, right? I seen them in hand. What up, Kemp? I seen them in hand. Materials are okay. Like, they're pretty good. You know, I don't really know what the original Jordan 14s look like in hand. I think it was like last time they dropped was like 2014, so I wouldn't really know. But I mean, overall, getting my first like thoughts and opinions on the 14s in hand, they're okay. They ain't too bad. I can understand why people like them. You know, it's an all red shoe, definitely dope, and it's a Ferrari at the end of the day. So like, if you manage to cop and you love your pair, hey man, if you're happy, I'm happy. Never had a pair of 14s, wanted to add them to the collection. Andrew says, yeah, no, they're not bad, man. They're not bad for a GR. So anyways, let me talk to you guys about my experience at JD Sports. Okay, so the grand opening was on Saturday. Obviously, they put it on a day where the Air Jordan 14s, they decided to drop the 14s the same day as the grand opening. Now, so when we got there, it was me and the homie Francisco, if you guys watched the vlog, but I'll give you guys a little bit more details, things that was not shown or, said during that video. So when we got there, there was only like roughly 10 people. I think the reason why the line was super short, because like they have a glass, obviously they have a glass door where you could clearly see what they have. Because on the front, once you walk in the store, right on the left side was all the Air Jordans that they were dropping. So it was like, all right, so everyone could easily, go up to the door and see what they got. So when people realized what they had early on, they were like, all right, let me go out and pass. I think that's the reason why the line was so short. I was expecting this line to be long as hell because we were thinking like Air Max 95s, black metallics, all that stuff, and other stuff that could possibly resell for any of the resellers that are pulling up to there. Dude, there was a guy that was there since 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. And when the lady came out and announced what they had, she was like, yes, no 95s, no Air Max 95s on the neon colorway, and then the pink foam, none. So like, dude there were some people there since 3. He was first in line. So I can't imagine, or actually he was not first in line. I think he was like 3rd or 5th in line or something like that. So I can't imagine what time some of these other people showed up. Like 3 a.m., bro, insane. Like he probably started to regret it once like the line wasn't even like long, because we got there almost around like 9 or 8:45. 8:45 and the store opened at 10, and there was like me and Francisco was like 10th in line, bro. Me, Jake B, and Francisco 10th in line. So I mean, they did do a first come first serve on the Air Jordan 14s, and hear this, chat. They were allowing people to buy 2 pairs of any shoe they wanted. 2 pairs, chat. So you could grab 2 pairs of 5s, 2 pairs of 14s, 2 pairs of white cement 4s if you wanted them. They had flu games. They had the rookie of the years. They had the UNC 1s. They had the Black Hat 3s. They had all types of the GRs that you could think of that dropped in the year 2025. But like, damn, 2 pairs. And the communication, no offense to JD Sports, but the communication was horrible. A lot of employees weren't told like, okay, if a customer came up to me, if they wanted a retro, they just have to go to the front of the register, because all because the thing is, like, a lot of people kept going to different employees, says, hey, can I get a 13 on the 14th? They're like, okay, yeah, let me call it in, whatever. And then people kept doing that, right? But by the time they got to the line, right, the lady was like, no, that's not how you do it. Like, if you wanted these 14s, you wanted the 5s, you had to stand in this line. But it wasn't announced to everybody else that came into the line last minute. So, like, by the time dude got into line, he was shit out of luck on some 14s and 5s. Because it's like the other person that was in line in front of him ended up grabbing, following basically the rules of how they wanted to run it. But some of the employees didn't know that. So a lot of people got juked with 14s and 5s. So they did let people loop. Yeah, she said you could hop in line and get more pairs if you wanted to. That's exactly what she said. But the system was already messed up, bro. Like, when I got to the register, I was like, yeah, can I get my rewards? Whatever. And they said their system was down and they weren't doing any rewards. So I was all like, man, what? I was like, in my mind, I was like, you just opened and your system's down? Like, huh? I was confused, bro. Like, their store just opened up and their system is down, chat. And I'm just like, you didn't I honestly think in my mind, I was like, these were probably new employees. Like, some you could tell that they were new employees and stuff like that. But it was like, if you have a grand opening, like, why don't you train your people like how to use the register? I'm just in my mind, right? Like, it's like a grand opening and the communication was horrible. Like, that line was moving stupid slow too. Like, I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I get it, maybe new employees, but damn, this was super unorganized. Yeah, so a lot of people got juked out of like 5s and 13s, or excuse me, 14s, and it was a whole hell shit show, dude. Dude was pissed. There was one guy that was in line that was just pissed, bro. Pissed off. He couldn't get his 14s, man. Like, in his size. Like, all the bigger sizes got cooked, dude. Like 14s, 13s, 12s, you can name it. I think the biggest size by the time I got up there was like a size 10.5 or something like that. So they should have done a soft opening. I mean, they should have, but the thing is, the line wasn't even crazy. Like, for a grand opening like that, there was like maybe 50 people in line, dude. Like, that ass. Like 50 people in line, and then plus the traffic that was coming in last minute. And then you got to understand, like, the JD Sports that they opened up was like in the heart of freaking the strip of Las Vegas. So you don't have it's not only people that want to get into the store and get all the, all the new stuff. It's also like tourist people, like, are literally walking back and forth on the strip. And then it just got packed pretty quick. OTC, what up, man? So anyways, that's just kind of how it went. It was cool. Like, they had a lot of good stuff, a lot of clothing, just a lot of cool stuff that they had in there. I just kind of treated it as like a normal JD Sports, nothing too special, but they did have a good amount of releases. So I know a lot of people. Okay, hold on. Okay, I ain't never had my DMs blow up in a while for a pair of shoes. Now, they are releasing the Air Jordan 14s, the Air Jordan 4s early this Friday, okay, at that store as a first come, first serve. I've been getting a lot of DMs about this. Yo, Raph, I need this size. I need this. I need that. Man, chat. Like, I am just one person, okay? There was one person that was bugging me, saying I was first. I know I was first. I was like, bro, like, man, there's so many people that want this shoe. Okay, so they're releasing these early this Friday in store at JD Sports. And I think the reason why they're doing this, just so they could get more traffic and get more people buying stuff from their store. So I think the shoe is set to release sometime in July. And they're releasing these early this Friday. So there you guys go. Okay, I know this was kind of talked about from a few other influencers on YouTube. But once again, this shoe is set to release. I'm still debating whether or not if I should go out there. Still debating. I'm not 100% sure yet. But it is in my it is a thought that I might be going out there. We'll see what happens though. So rare 4s popping like that. Vince says, I guess so. I mean, I'm assuming that a ton of people are gonna want this shoe when they do drop. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like, my DMs were freaking flooded for this shoe. Like, yo, Raph, I need a size this. I need a size that. Like it was insane, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, dude. I have 3s and need these 4s. They drop on my late parents' anniversary, July 26th. Must cop for me, Rob the Beard says. Like, I'm assuming they're probably going to drop these early, and they're probably going to drop some other stuff early as well. Not the same day, but like moving forward, since it is a brand new store, they'll probably do something special, for the next like month or so. I copied these yesterday for $25 over retail, gold lettering also. Yeah, there's two different versions of this shoe, right? Like, there's 2 different versions of the shoe, right? There's 2 different versions. I think these are this Friday, right? When's the date on this? When's June 20th? That's this Friday. That's this Friday. I'm master of debating, Daniel says. Make sure you're in the correct line, Z-Hutch says. Facts. I copied these yesterday for $25 over retail. They're going to drop early, then July 26th. How's the part going to get to the JD Sports? Dude, I did not drive. The homie Francisco came and picked me up. But looking at, like, I mean, you have to pay for parking. Like, if you want to get into that store, you have to pay for parking. It's like next to on the left side of JD Sports, but on the back. Like, you have to drive around in order to get the parking. And you still have to pay. Like, there's no free parking on the strip, bro. You have to pay. Why doesn't JD ever drop Kobe's? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure why. Resale is $450 in my size, Junior says. Gold and white, Roger says. I will get the 4s when they release, Collie says. Yeah, I would say too. Like, but I think everyone just wants them, early. I wouldn't mind just because of content. But, I mean, I just don't know what the inventory is going to be looking like for these 4s. I just don't know. Yeah. I mean, dude, you're Arts of War. You got to realize, bro, the store is in the heart of the strip. Like, and the strip in general is already expensive. Like, what makes you think there's going to be free parking on the strip, bro? Like, there's no such thing as free parking on the strip. So, unless you're like a local. When is EA for the Grape 5s, bro? Brian's going to start tomorrow. So if anybody's going to be asking for JD Sports exclusive access, it most likely will be starting tomorrow on Tuesday. It's going to be in-store EA, obviously, to start off with it. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be, what's it called? Pre-order. So kind of like SP and Vlogger in Hollywood, Chor says. Rare Air 4 is in the next shoe I'm trying to get for, Jumpman fan says. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't mind just to get content, you know. I wouldn't mind just to, you know, show it to you guys early and then just get rid of them, because honestly, I don't really need these 4s, bro. I don't need these 4s at all. So I really don't need these. More everybody, what up, Jeremy Wu? What's good, man? In Vegas, you pay for anything beginning with the letter P. Casanova Casey, and I'm paying for Rafi's parking, lunch for Francisco and Rafi, plus an extra 20, so you can go for my size, Raf. Real talk, Ray says. Well, I appreciate that. You know, I really do appreciate that for you paying for the convenience and all that stuff, because, like, yeah, people were in my DMs asking for the shoe. I need this, I need that. I was like, hey, my day's been going very, very well. Thanks for asking. Like, it's like, no, I need these, Raf. Get my size. Like, I'm not saying that everybody was messaging me that, but damn, dude. Like, I'm just one person. I only could get, like, and I'm pretty sure they're only going to allow for this release. They're only going to allow one per person. If they allow people to buy 2 pairs of these joints, like, oh man, that shit's going to be GG's. If they allow people to buy 2 pairs of these, 2 per person, this shit's going to get clipped within like 20 people. So, you gotta pay to play too, Legit says. These 4s are tough, ain't gonna hold you, Jeremy Wu says. What's up, Raph and family? What up, Turtle Chang? What's good, man? Haven't copped anything in 2 to 3 weeks, Vince says. I feel you, bro. I'm buying 4 pairs, Junior says. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people want these 4s, man. All right, seems like a lot of people want these 4s just as much as people want these 14s, man. I'm telling you guys, people were outside for these 14s. I've seen this video that Unbreakable posted of like people running to their stores for these 14s. Like, holy dude, did you guys see this?
Oh my God, these so balling. Hold on, let me see this shit. This shit got to be in person.
Oh, because Foot Locker did a first come, first serve.
People, they is running for this shit. These shoes.
Foot Locker did first come, first serve. That's right. Right, chat? Over the weekend? They did first come, first serve over the weekend, I believe. Bro, that laugh got me weak. Her laugh, bro. She tweaking. You got the kids running, bro. That laugh, bro. The girl's tripping. Laugh, bro. That laugh, dude. Bro, I got backdoored by Snipes waiting in line for 2 hours. They let 2 people and they said no more 10.5. I got backdoored by Snipes, waited 2 hours. They let 2 people in and they said no more 10.5. Dude, you waited 2 hours not to hit, dude. They only had 2 pairs of 10.5s. Sound like Cardi B. Brittany says a little bit. Yeah, people were outside for these, bro. Like, damn, you waited 2 hours, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if you guys, oh, man, this is where you should go next time. Let me put you on real quick, okay? Call in your Nike store before you go somewhere else, man. Seriously, chat. Like, if you have a Nike store that's near you that normally gets sneaker passes, chat, give them a call. Give them a call. Nike is going to have the most stock than any other foot store around you, okay? Seriously, Nike is going to have the most stock out of any foot stores. Like out here in Vegas, they did a first come, first serve at Caesar's Palace. I can't imagine how many pairs they had in that store, bro. Okay? You have to call. I'm telling you guys, like a lot of these foot stores, you guys say, oh, they backdoor this, they backdoor that. Like if you just call your Nike store, and I've been saying this, I said this about the white cement 4s, said this about the 5s, and you could say this about any other Jordan GR that's dropping like in the future, right? If there's no sneakers pass, do your footwork and call your stores, bro. Call your stores. I mean, it takes a couple seconds. Hey, you guys getting the shoe? Are you guys doing first come, first serve? Whatever. And then go there. Because Nike is 100% going to have the most stock out of any foot store that you could think of. I bought 2 pairs of 14 Ferraris and might be selling my extra pair, Ed says. Only have the Nike outlets. Yeah, I get it. If there's only Nike outlets, they mostly might not have it. But like if you have like a flagship store that you know that they get Jordans and retros, like that's where you should have gone. Not in all areas that, yeah, and I get it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm specifically saying if you have a flagship Nike store and if they sometimes do sneakers pass, if they're on the list, then you know what? Go ahead and give them a call. But still, like if they're a flagship store, not like a non-outlet store, it's not hard to just go ahead and it takes a couple seconds out of your day to call your Nike store. Hey, you guys getting this? Because there's 2 Nikes out here. There's a couple Nike stores out here, but there's one main flagship store that's in Caesar's Palace. But there's one here, like near like the Summerlin area, and it's in downtown. And they got the white cement 4s, right? And like they normally don't have that location on the sneakers pass, but they still get retros, GRs. So that's like another spot out here in Vegas you could call, be like, yo, I know this location got them, but did you guys get them too? And they end up getting white cement 4s. So you just got to do your footwork, bro. You know, sometimes be like, oh, I don't know, Raph, they don't, you know, they're not on sneakers pass or they never really get anything like that, whatever. But man, listen, a couple seconds out of your day to call them, you just never know. You know, I called JD to see if they had my size. They said they had pairs, but wasn't allowing to say what size. Yeah, so we did go up. Me and Francisco went to go pick up another pair at another JD Sports out here in Vegas, and they said the same thing. They couldn't really say what size that they had, but they said after like 5 p.m. they do first come first serve for the unclaimed pairs. It's like after 5. So I'm sure there was people outside that store waiting until 5 p.m., you know, waiting to see if anybody did not claim any of the pairs. So 14s do not restock like that, y'all. You might have missed that train, Nate says. Yeah, I mean, they will. I mean, I think you'll see maybe a small restock of these maybe in the future, but like it's going to be very, very small when it comes to this kind of stock. Just because the stock numbers, what was roughly around 21,000, 22,000 pairs to drop anyways. So the stock numbers are going to be restock's going to be extremely low. So, they restocked yesterday, Collie says. I might be play on the Nigel bricks. Would you pay, is that right now, Raph? Drew says, I'm not sure for what size. But Raph, I'm shy. Well, guess what, Matt? You need just call, bro. If you're too shy, then that's on you. You snooze, you lose, is all I'm saying. 14s will restock, yeah, but not a whole lot, bro. All right? There's just not going to be a whole lot of stock that they're going to drop. It's going to restock on Jordan Reserve. There hasn't really been a Jordan Reserve, though. It's only been like small restocks and stuff like that. Like the next shoe that most likely will restock by Nike is going to be the white cement Jordan 4s. There's so many pairs out there. No one really wanted the white cement 4s when we went to JD Sports because probably everybody has a pair. Lamar, what up, dude? Jake B in the building. What's good, dude? Every GR restocks, John DC says. Absolutely. And they had 1 or 2 size runs at DTLR for the 14 too, legit says. I think once, you know, some people realize how much these bad boys were going for, then now everyone's going to fold on these Ferraris, bruh. Like, everybody going to be folding on these Ferraris once they found out how much they're going for in the resale market. Be like, I need these, Raph. That's when they always restock 14, Xavion says. 14 will restock the next Jordan Reserve. Man, we'll see what happens, bro. We shall see what happens. But other than that, like, these 14s were hotcakes. Everybody wanted them. White cement 4s are like the military blues. As of right now, yeah, I mean, this is like the most stock that they've dropped in, in 2025, but I'm not complaining at all. dude, I'm not complaining at all. Like, if the white cement 4s was to be a limited shoe, then you would be getting a lot of people bitching and complaining, man. Like, dead ass. Like, if the white cement 4s was as limited as the 14s, people would have been bitching and complaining. But now, like, Jordan 4's white cements want to sit and they don't go for anything in the resale market, then people start picking the nose and pointing out the fingers, be like, white cement 4s are bricks. Like, it is what it is. This is a great time. White cement 4s, let them sit, dude. It's a great shoe, a great classic colorway, and just let, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let people laugh about it. So that's just how it goes. White cement 4 is still available full-size run in some places in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shoe was sitting at JD Sports if y'all need a pair in Vegas. If you're going to Vegas, man, they got white cement 4s. People still will be mad when they pee resell and see how faded the red looks, Jordan says. I'm still wondering why the little Yachty's Air Force Ones going up in the resale all of a sudden. It's probably because they're just limited. That's why. They're just limited, bro. I'm not 100% sure what happened to the sneaker, but I mean, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Let's see. White cement 4s are still bangers, Vince says. Facts. Come Christmas, everybody will want a pair. Dude, it's like that with any Jordans, though. Like, when it's a massive GR, that's just how it goes. Morning, Rav. How was your Father's Day? Oh, my Father's Day was very, very, very chill, bro. I enjoyed it. The wifey made up some homemade sushi. We went to the pool. What else did we eat, man? We're gonna have some Korean barbecue today, dude. Like, we went to H Mart, bought a bunch of stuff, and just chillax, man, because we did a lot of stuff on Saturday. So we're just kind of, it was chill. Very, very chill. Last Shot is better than the Ferrari 14s. I mean, that, if that's what you think, sure. I mean, if you like them, you like them. I'm waiting for the 14s from Sneakers App, Christian says. There you go, my guy. I bought 10 pairs of white cement 4s on release date and sold 9 pairs. Kept a personal, the Arts War says. There you guys go, man. But overall, the JD Sports experience was cool. Once again, this is going to be a game time decision for me when it comes to these rare Air 4s, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be bugging me, dude, about these 4s. So yeah, but 14 needs to be delivered before the settle on the resale price. I think they'll go down, Mike says. Caught for me, Big Low says. There you go. I know tomorrow should be a good one, because once again, JD Sports and Finish Line EA should be tomorrow, chat. All right, exclusive access EA. I should have. Okay, so I could probably get these. For my in-store pickup. But the thing is like, I have to call in JD Sports and Finish Line or email them, because they couldn't give me my points for those 5s. So I have to call in and get my points back, because like they couldn't give me the points, bro, which kind of sucked. But they were giving out these tokens where you get like 15% off or $15 off. So a lot of people in line got their 14s for under retail. Everybody did. Anybody that showed up in that line and then got that coin, that JD Sports coin, everyone got all the retros for under retail. I just buy mostly to get points on my accounts. Now I get the Black UNC 14s is going to go crazy next year, Nate says. I will cash app you right now and add a tip if you get me a pair of undefeated Jordan 4s. Lamar, I have to eat myself, my guy. I have to eat myself. All right. I'm going to get those undefeated 4s for myself. You should just have done it at another JD Sports Raf. I should have, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that was one reason why I was there, because of the whole grand opening. So, I mean, like, I wouldn't have went anywhere else other than that store, Let's see, bro, you have a pretty large community. Have you thought of buying a bulk and adding a small premium to sell to us? Bear, Paul says. Turner says, I don't know, man. I just don't really have time to buy in bulk. You know what I'm saying, Turner? Like, I would love to, but like, I mean, I don't really have much time. I would have to like invest all my time into like buying a bunch of pairs, but like, I don't know. Like, I just don't really have the time to wanting to do it. You feel me? Like, I get it. I would love to help everybody out, but like, that's just, I don't know, man. I'm not, you guys already know, I'm not a reseller like that. So like, Like, I would have easily gone it. Like, if I wanted to, I could have easily just gone back in that line and grabbed whatever 14 sizes there were. But, like, I don't know, man. That's a lot. Why would they? Why when we get them for retail and they don't? That don't make sense. Why when we can get them for retail, that doesn't make any sense. I want the upcoming Kobe Air Force Ones. You feel me? Like, I would love to, bro. I would absolutely love to, but it's just like there's just so much time and I don't want to, invest in. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hey man, closed mouth don't get fed. I had to ask. You will get them. You are definitely blessed. Lamar says, yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. You need to start reselling a bit. My guy Arts of War says, I mean, listen, bro, like there's only certain shoes that I will just move here and there, but like consistently, man, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how y'all do it. The Haley's look fire on you, Shock. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, these. If you guys didn't see that, I did wear my Haley's over the weekend. All right, you guys want to see how it looked like from first wear? That was on the Strip, bro. Las Vegas Strip, bro. Welcome to the Las Vegas Strip. That's just with one wear, bro. The creasing is not bad at all. Like, the quality on this is really, really good. Bro, these were nice. Look at that. There it is. Boom. Vegas is dirt. Bro, that's just one wear. Okay? Vegas is dirty. It was on the Strip. So, like, this is Strip dirty. Okay? One wear, chat. One wear. I wore these for like a couple hours and that was it. Icy soles gone. Oh yeah, the civil t-shirt. Yeah, I was sick, bro. It went really, really well with the civil shirt. I'm on my second wear and they got even close to the. I'm on my second wear and they did not get close to that. I'm telling you, it's because it's Vegas. Vegas is dirty, dude. Did you see some Haley's in the wild? I did not. I was probably the only person wearing Haley's in that line. I was not checking out anybody's feet. To be completely honest with you, I did not. I don't know what people were wearing in line. You ever notice when you wear shoes true to size, the sole gets more dirty than when you wear a shoe that's a tad bit roomy? Subbull says. I don't know. That's crazy work. Oh, it looks clean to me, Paulo says. Damn glad I didn't get them now. Oh, dude, DSPN, they're nice, though. Like, I love these Haley's, bro. Best SB by far to drop in 2025, in my personal opinion. Definitely a dope shoe. Glad that I had that shoe. What's it called? That shirt to go with it, too. Rafi, could you be homie and get me a GS7 of the Reimagined 5? Lordy said. You need the drip grip. I don't put drip grip on my feet though. Leave those outside. Deadly Venom says no. They're in their box. They're in their box, man, for sure. What up, Straight to Toe? What's good, man? Tony in the building. They look good with the civil shirt. I appreciate that, Tony. Jeffrey, what up, man? Good morning. All right. Anyways, chat. So once again for this JD Sports exclusive access stuff for the fours, it's gonna be a game time decision for me when it comes down to this drop. So I'll let you guys know. If anything, I'll probably go for a random size if I end up showing up. Me and Francisco are still debating whether or not if we should go on Friday. But if I end up going to this, chat, listen, if I end up going to this, chat, I probably won't be live on Friday. I think what would happen if I end up going to this JD Sports, right? If I end up going to these JD Sports on Friday, I most likely will go live on my phone. So what would happen, I would probably go live on my phone for like maybe an hour or so, and then just be live on the Strip, basically, next to the JD Sports store. I don't know. That was like the ultimate plan, because if I go to this, I would have to get there early. Like, I would have to get there like dumb early. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely let you guys know how this all goes. Can I join your flood DMs for the rare fours? Shaka says, because if they allow people to buy 2 pairs, this shit gonna be clipped. We need you to get them to do a review on them. Arts War says that was one reason why I wanted it to do that. So I'll never use soles protectors. Imagine having a pair of shoes that brand new outsole. Drip says. I don't see the use of drip grip either, but I would have considered it. But that pair, the bottom of the pair is so nice. SDG says. Yeah, I mean I get it because it's an icy sole. Like I could see why people would probably put drip grip on an icy sole. So going live on the strip is bad luck. Set up a ghost chair. Mark says, please, Rav, dude, set up a ghost chair. There was a couple of people having their chairs out there, man. But it's nice because like. I mean, not really nice because it's going to be like 100 degrees this weekend, dude. It was 107 yesterday here in Vegas, bro. It was swamp ass out here. But it was not bad. It's already 81 degrees. It's about to be 105. This Friday, it's going to be 100 degrees. So this week is not too bad. It starts to cool down a little bit in the 90s. Rav, give me a gold sticker. Sticking one in the 11.5. Deadly Venom says. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Rap, why don't we see this Jordan 1 low washed any release calendar? They're supposed to drop on the 18th. You talking about these? Hold on, I seen that. I think you're talking about these. Actually, never mind. These are 2023 UNC PEs. Never mind. I thought these were dropping this year. Disregard. I'm not sure which one you're talking about now. But I did see this. Where's all my Travis Glazers in here? Travis Glazers. 100 degrees is nasty work. 107. Dang, man. Yeah, it was 107. Do you like it? Will be EA not first come, first serve? Do you think it will? I don't know, Rami. I don't know whether if it's going to be EA or if it's going to be first come, first serve. I don't know. If they do exclusive access, that would work too. All right, here we go. The upcoming Air Jordan 1 Low first look unboxing of the Travis Scott Fragment. Dude's wearing gloves. It's embarrassing. You know what I've noticed about this shoe? Is that the upper is slightly has that yellow look. Like the upper, it looks white from here because compared to the midsole, but it has like a slight white, like off-white sail look to it. Like from here, you could kind of tell. The leather quality looks really, really good on these. Leather quality is butter on these Travises, dude. Gronomy, give me a 2 9.5s. Yeah, these are gonna be stupid limited though. These are going to be dumb limited. I'm not going to lie. I think I'd rather have the suede. I'd rather have the suede, bro. But they're never going to make like an all-white suede. See, you could tell. Like, I told y'all, like, there's like a slight sailed look to this shoe. Why does the shoe look dirty already? Eric says because it's slightly off, like an off-white sail, like in a way. Like you could tell by this lighting. I've been seeing like a bunch of images. They all look the same. It has like a slight tint of a sail on there. I saw 60K pairs for the fragments, Rami says. These are set to drop in September too. 60,000? I mean, dude, they might as well just flood these Travises, dude. Like, why not? Like, just flood them, bro. I would absolutely flood these Travises 100%, dude. I would flood these. Keep that no cell energy, folks. Dell says the worn leather gives it character. It really does. It really does. We rarely get like an all leather, like tumble leather on a Travis Jordan 1 Low. I think this might be the first. Other than the original Travis Lows, fragments, like these ones are like pure tumbled. It kind of it looks like the same tumble that they're gonna put on the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Lows. So I don't know. Yeah. So y'all talk ish about the off-white soles on the other shoes, but like these, y'all goofy as hell. Tooth says. I mean, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. But the thing is with this, like I agree with you. Like me personally, Like if they did not add this sole on there, because like low key, I think this is like one reason why the shoe is getting thrown off for me. I think like these are nice, but I'm thrown off. I don't know what it is. It might be like the fact that like the upper has a little bit of that sailed look, and then you have the midsole the same way. I mean, I feel like the original. What do you guys think? Would you guys like these or like the original fragments? I think the original fragments look better. I feel like low key, like looking at this, it looks like a custom. Or am I tweaking out? It looks like a custom. And this is why I said these are not the best Jordan 1 lows to drop. What up, Tanene? What's good, dude? I don't think I'm gonna keep that energy, dude. I don't think these are the best Jordan 1 lows to drop. I still think Chicago's are better, and I think the Voodoos are still better too. I'll still go for these. I want these, but I still think the Voodoos and the Chicago 1 lows are better than these. The originals are 10 times better, man. It really is. It really is. I truly think Chicago 1 lows and Voodoo Jordan 1 lows are better than these joints. People are going to go crazy for these, though. People are going to go... I don't think this is going to be a $1,000 shoe. I bet your resellers are going to tax these around $1,500 for an early pair. $1,500. What do you guys think? Jinx, what up, man? The leather has pink piping, which is a nice toe touch. You know, at first, I thought it was like a rub away. If that makes sense. Like, the more you wear it, like, the white upper ends up rubbing it. Dude, that would have been sick they did it to these. Can't you tell? Like, it looks like underneath is like a white, a pink swoosh, but it's not. It's just the lining of it. That would have been dope if it was like a wear away type shoe. They are better than the Canaries, and that's it. Mr. Exclusive says it's not pink, it's red. No, that's pink, bro. I don't think that's red. That's 100% pink. These are a trade bait for me too, says. Now these are going straight to the toe for me. For me, this is going straight to the toe. Probably going to be around the same place the other Travis released last year, $500 to $700. I could see on release day probably around 5. I just don't think Travis lows like go for a lot as much as like the originals, like some of the other past releases on Jordan 1 lows. I don't think this one is gonna hit. This is not a $1,000 shoe, dude. There's no way this is a $1,000 shoe. Just no way. Guys, chat, we gotta tank this shoe, right? We have to tank this shoe. Just tell everybody, listen, this is going to be a $300 shoe. To the toe for me, I'm going to beat these Travises. If I don't hit, it's all right. And on to the next. I'm not going to hold you, bro. I might fold on paying resale for these joints, but like it just depends on the price. If it ends up being like a $700 shoe, yeah, no thanks. If Travis' name wasn't on there, it would be straight to the toe, KJK5 says. I mean, you're not wrong on that question, KJ, but I mean, that's like, once again, that's like with any other collab that you could think of, my guy. Think about all the collabs and ask yourself that question. Finesse, what up, man? What's good, fan? What up, DJ? What's good, man? Watch 1KM coming, Orlando. There's no way. Big Brown, what up, dude? When do the Air Max 1000s come out in the cream color, Mr. Kotasik says? I'm not sure. P Finesse, what up, man? If I don't hit, I'm going to hit up my eBay homies, Francisco says. She's very beautiful to me, Jake B says. Jake, I got to hit you up today, bro. I'm thinking of 400 and maybe hit 5s. eBay homies want these, Tanene says. Man, listen. All right. You guys, listen. If you guys don't want these, you guys will definitely go for these for the resale or trade bait. You could trade these. Get these to get whatever you want. Feeling much better. What up, DJ? I'm glad you're feeling better, my guy. Glad you're feeling better. Dude, you could use this as trade bait. Say, okay, how about this? say if you hit on these, right? You could use these as trade bait for like any other releases that dropped in the past. You could probably trade these for brick by bricks. Dead ass. All the people in here that don't want to pay resale for brick by bricks, guess what? Go for these. You could probably trade these for brick by bricks. Easily trade these for brick by bricks. I still think, all right, this might be a hot take. But I think brick by bricks are going to be worth, still be worth more than these Travises after release day. That might be a hot take, but I think it's true. I think these are going to be, are not going to be as worth as much as the brick by bricks. Brick by bricks will be 100% more than these in the resale market. That might be a hot, spicy take for ya. You'd be crazy to trade these for brick by bricks? Not me. I would trade these for brick by bricks. Rafi or Nigel Jordan 1 lows. I don't think these are better. I think these are better than the Nigels, in slightly better than Nigels. What up, Rahus? What up, man? What up, dude? I think so. Hey, man, listen. You got to think about it, man. How many Jordan 1 low Travises they're going to keep coming out, bruh? All right? I would definitely pay in resale for these. Hoping for $450, hopefully. Travis over brick by bricks. I'm both their ass up the cap raff. No, brick by bricks are nice, dude. I'm sorry. Brick by bricks are better. I would trade them from them too, but would make the deal. I mean, imagine if they honestly, chat, listen to this. If they're gonna drop 60, if that stock number supposedly is true, which I just don't think that is true, it might be 60,000 maybe worldwide. But if Nike ends up dropping 60,000 of these, like, come on, bro. Clearly, there's a reason why they would drop 60,000 pairs of these on Sneakers app, bro. There's one reason why. Because they know people are gonna want Travis Scott's. Especially with the lows. Think about it on the medium olives, bro. Everybody hit on, no, I'm not going to say everybody, but a shit ton of people hit on medium olives. Travis's. So many people hit on that shoe. Like, you have to think about this. Like, if I was Nike, be like, you know what? That's what everyone tends to want is Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. Bro, I am milking it. I'm absolutely milking it, bro. Mr. Exclusive for the 5.
22 donated $4.99. 600 in the building and only 150 likes. Hit that like button, pulgar hacia arriba, tono de piel claro y taques 2 seconds.
Shout out my boy Mr. Exclusive for the $5 donation. 600 in the building and only 150 likes. Hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds. Come on, fam. Shout out my boy Zach, man. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like button if you guys don't mind. If you're ghost watching, smash that like button if y'all don't mind. Let's run it up to 200 likes. All right, smash that like button. Ghost watchers, you guys already know what to do. Just smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for your constant support. Shout out to my boy Mr. Exclusive once again for the $5 dono, man. Canaries at 600 and plus in my size now, Trust Wallace says. They're going to drop a high. We haven't had one since the OGs. Fragments doesn't count, Lace says. If I hit on these, I'll reach peak happiness, Mr. Kiltastic says. Hope you had a great Father's Day wrap. Appreciate you, CD, man. Thank you so much, my guy. Likewise, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, when it comes down to these fragments, man, it's going to be a cop for me regardless. I know some people are tired of the whole Travis Scott hype and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, Travis Scott is still hype and people are still going to fold for these Travises, and it's fine too. You know, it's totally okay. If you don't like Travis Scott and you want to use them as trade bait, that is okay. I want to remind you guys that is okay. What up, Fat Boy Kicks? What up, man? How are you, bro? Good morning. Like they're milking Kobe's and they're going to be sitting soon, depending on the color blocking. Too legit. I mean, they've already had Kobe sit before, and they'll do it again. And I'm sure there's some Kobe's out there that are probably sitting at Nike. V, thank you so much for the 20-month re-up. 4 months till 2 years. I appreciate you, Raph. Shout out to my boy V, man. Thank you so much for the 20-month re-up. Appreciate your constant support as always. Thank you, V. Any suggestion how to grow my YouTube channel, Raph? Just stay consistent, bro. Just stay consistent. Stay consistent, bro. Stay consistent. If you have a passion for something, right? If you have a passion for something, do it, right? If you like sneakers, then do sneakers. Okay. If you like guns, then do guns. If you like trade cards, do trade cards. Okay. If you have a passion for something, do it, bro. Do it. As long as you're consistent, I promise you, your work will show. Okay. That's all I gotta say. And also, be yourself, man. Be yourself. Okay. Be yourself. Be yourself. You want to hear a nice quote that I've always told myself, especially in this space of sneakers, dude, is your only competition is yourself. Okay? Your only competition is yourself. Too many people in this goofy ass space of sneakers want to make this shit a competition, bruh. And look what it led to them. Okay? Look what it led to some of the content creators that make it about like a competition. Okay? So the only competition is yourself, bruh. Morning, Raph and fam. What up, Mike? What's good, dude? Surprise Walmart restock on Destined Rivals last Saturday. Cop 2, Shaka says. There you go, my guy. Dude, I haven't really seen any Pokemon stuff. The only thing that that a lot of people has been putting me on or trying to put me on is Labubus. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, the whole Labubu stuff was like, holy shit, bro. That shit's still crazy, dude. I looked into the Meta glasses this weekend from Ray-Ban to start streaming me at the shop. Fingers crossed I get motivated enough. Dougie, you got it. You know what will motivate you is watching different videos of people doing what you do. That is what you'll get motivated by. Like, you can't just get motivated by just buying stuff. I mean, yes, it will. But like watching different content creators, it will motivate the hell out of you, bro. You know? Good morning, little yap. Did you take your meds with this hot take? Kenda says. Kendu says. Get you some Labubus, Raph. DJ says. No, I'm good, bro. I need to hear that advice. Raph, thank you. Evan Wilson, man, it'll be like that sometimes, bro. It'll be like that sometimes, dude. JD in Vegas dropping the Rare 4s early. I tagged you on X from the post. Bully Productions. Yeah, we talked about it this morning. I got like over 200 messages of these. So, Rafi ever over Labubu because he hits on secret Labubus? It's nothing. Bro, even with that, listen, chat, like, I don't get the hype of it all, man. Like, but I get it. People like it, so it's cool. So, Jay, what up, man? For the 113F, tap that like button. Shout out to my boy Jay, man. Hey, the eBay homies want the Labubus, chat. Had taco time and teriyaki and barbecue over the weekend. If you know, you know, Tooth says. Oh, man, I bet your toilet locked the door, bruh. Pop Mart app is cooked almost in all items out of stock, Shaka says. What's up, Raph and Chad? Just got me a pair of Jordan 4 Fire Reds off eBay. Really impressed with eBay legit check process. Very happy to add the Fire Reds to my collection, Marcus says. There you go, Marcus. Hey, man, listen, all I gotta say, dude, I think like I'm honestly thinking this whole Labubu stuff is like it's like a video game to me at this point. Dead ass. It really is. Like, it's a video game. Like, I don't really care too much about the Labubu. Like, my secret Labubu that I hit, like the brown one, like, I'm giving it to Francisco's daughter for her birthday. Like, you know, people were like, oh, dude, that's $200. But it's like, dude, I don't care. Like, I don't care, bruh. I really would care less. Like, literally, I'm going to tell you guys, I've hit on 6 Labubus on the Pop Mart website. 6. Like, I'm like, why is everyone freaking out if they could probably hit on this Pop Mart website? Bro, dead ass. We're just sitting on VC buying Labubus like it's like a video game. And I've hit 6 so far. Paulo for the 33-month re-up. Who you talking about to be exact? Paulo says, what up, Paulo? Thank you so much for the 33-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. I've cleaned used pairs of Fire Red 4 size 12 if anyone's interested. Looking for a pair of Nike SB Street Hawkers 9.5. If anyone knows, hit me up, please. Nefty says. I mean, is that? I think that's pretty good, CD. 6 of them, like. I'm just like, people going crazy in lines, and I'm like, we're over here hitting like 6 to 8 of them on Pop Mart, bro. Shout out my boy Nam. Like, I'm just like, bro, this is dead ass. I'm treating this shit as a video game because it's like it feels like a video game whenever you're trying to buy it from the Pop Mart website, because it's like it pops up, you could shake the box and it shows what you get, bro. I want the One Piece version. Gallo says CDs the chase like the it's like the opening packs. Yeah, basically. I guess there's like one like secret, that's what they're calling it, in each box. Rafa, what's the exclusive access happening at? I don't know if this is gonna be an EA, but they're just saying exclusively at JD Sports Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's gonna be a first come first serve. That is, I don't think they're gonna make this, because I think someone mentioned it in the chat. I don't think they're gonna make this like a finish line EA type deal. Because they want the traffic. All right, they want the traffic, bro. They want the traffic on this store. They want the traffic. So I don't think there's gonna be an EA. Like, they want people lined up outside the store because they want people buying stuff consistently in the store, right? Like, that's how they're gonna do it. That's why I'm not gonna be surprised if a lot of their locations, if not a lot of locations, a lot of their drops in the near future for the next couple months, they're gonna have it first come first serve because they want people to go in there. So I'd show up. It's gonna be it's got to be first come 100%, bro. Hopefully they have at least 100 pairs. They're not gonna have 100 pairs, bro. They're not gonna have 100 pairs at all. No way, bro. No way. Good morning, G-Face. What up, my guy? What up, dude? You don't even wear 4s, so stop playing. Tooth says, oh man. Another JJ Down A6 collab, the new gel. Let's see. Is this today? Man, this is the JJ Jones. Did that blue pair end up sitting? Because there was a good amount of pairs sitting on that release. Tony. I don't know if there was a good amount of pairs still sitting on that, but I'm pretty sure at this point it's definitely 100% sold out, dude. 100% sold out. What's up, Rav? Good morning. What up, Dennis? What's good, dude? Bro, I bet it's way more than 100. No way, dude. They didn't have 100 pairs of the 14s. The stock high on the 5s. The stock numbers on the 5s are around like 28,000 as of right now. So, Raph, you got a Labubu plug? I don't, dude. But like, there's a guy in Vegas that literally will tell me the loot, but like, I didn't show up, and he cooked up like boxes, bro. Like boxes of Labubus, dude. Boxes. Like, I don't know where they stand in line, bro. I don't know anything about like Labubu drops. I don't know. Like, people try to put me on, but like, I'm just like, I'm not crazy for them. You feel me? Like, I have a couple people out here in Vegas are trying to put me on the Labubu stuff. I'm just like, bro, I don't know anything about like where people sell it at either. So the new JD Sports store by you is it's pretty big, bro. Yeah, I mean, pause. Like, the store location of this JD Sports is pretty big, man. Like, maybe the next time I go there, I'll give you guys a nice little glance of like the outside going in. Like, there's 2 sides of the store. Obviously, one side full of sneakers and the other side full of clothes. So, I mean, it's a pretty decent store, man. They have obviously a good amount of selections. It's so crazy seeing dunks on the wall. Like, they had, I mean, you could think about it, like UNC's Panda Dunks. Like, it's just so, it's not weird, but it's just crazy where we're at with sneakers right now. You know what I mean? Because like, dunks were just like, you know, they were a wave at some point, and a ton of people loved them. People wanted them. Look at this. So if you haven't watched my vlog, go ahead and watch it. But like, you first walk in, right? They have these, man. Like, it's so crazy to see these, bro. These are not, I don't think these are the official New Love Jordan 1 mids, but I think it's like the new version of it. It just doesn't have the Jumpman in the back. Like, back in 2013, 14, or actually not even that. These released back in like 2016. That was the last time these dropped, around 16, 17. And these were hot. You know what I mean? Like, these were hot. People were talking about these. Yo, the new Love Jordan 1 mids are gonna drop. And like, they look exactly like the last release, but they just don't have the Jumpman in the back. What is that? What the hell is that? Paulo, you wouldn't know, bro. You wouldn't know. If you're asking about these, you wouldn't know. But like, during its time when these dropped, these were hot, man. These were absolutely hot, man. These are sitting everywhere, bro. Jordan 1 mid new loves. They're still considered called the new loves Jordan 1 mids. So like, seeing these, were just like, damn, man, what a time. What a time that we're in right now when it comes to sneakers, bro. Seriously. Like, we have, there were once again rare Air 3s, Black Cats, like Bread 11 lows. I feel like we're living in like the year of 2018, bro. Where like Jordan retros were sitting everywhere. 2018, 2017 year, chat. Does anybody remember during that time where Jordans were all just sitting on the walls? During right before pre-pandemic, you got UNCs on the wall, and then like seeing the dunks. Man, like, this right here would have been gone. This would have been gone. This would have been gone. UNC's gone. Syracuse's like navy blue dunks, olives. Crazy time. Columbia 11. They had those Columbia 11s as well. They had Columbia 11s on the wall as well. So they had basically almost like every retro that dropped since like what, December. A lot of practices dunks equal trash. I mean, yeah, people are gonna say that now. You know, people are gonna say that now. Those aren't the St. John's though. I mean, bro, you might as well call these the St. John's, dude. These are the St. John's, basically. These are it. They are considered called St. John dunks, bro. There's that 2020 version, and then the 24 version. Come on, bro. This is the Nike St. John's. These were released. They're still putting it in the same category as the 2020 pair. Even though the 2020 pair is not the same as the new version, but you can't tell me this ain't the St. John's, bro. Come on, man. Let's not try to justify like what's not and what is. Sure, it's not this. Okay. That, bro, listen. Come on. What do you mean it's not the same leather? That's like saying white cement 4s. That's not the originals, Raph. Because the leather is different. It's the same shoe, bro. Come on, bro. You can't justify that. That's literally saying, yo, Raph, they have two different leathers. It's like saying shadow backboards. Those are not the shadow backboards, Raph. They don't have the same leather. Raph, it's not. Those are not the undefeated 4s, Raph. They are not the same leather. That's exactly what you're saying, bro. No offense, but they're the same shoe. Yes, I get it. I've had the 2020 version, and the 2020 version, I could say it's better. Okay, 2020 version is 100% better. Okay, 100%. I agree with that, but they're still the same shoe. Look at the way outlaying around the swoosh. Tito says, once again, it's the same shoe, my friend. Okay. If you went to go buy, okay, right? If you went to go buy this shoe on StockX, you might get this version. I get it, right? Because I get it. I've had the 20 version, 20 version, right? And like, I don't get why they didn't do this, because I get it. There's a 2025 version or 24 and a 2020 version. They should have separated it, because I honestly think the 2020 version of the St. John's and the Syracuses, they almost feel like an SB, like dead ass. They really, really do. The 2020 version of the St. John's, the Syracuses, and also the Kentucky Dunks, they feel like SB Dunks when it comes to comfort and quality. It just has a thinner tongue. It doesn't have a fat tongue. It has a thinner tongue. It literally feels like almost like an SB. But like these new ones almost feel like plastic. So some people be like, "Yeah, nah, Raph, you're crazy." Oh shit, what the fuck, dude? There's like the little flies around. What the hell? Why didn't you pick up the 14s up from JD Sports, Raph? Because I didn't need them. I didn't like them like that. I don't want them. So that's the one reason why I didn't pick them up. I was gonna just do it for content, but the homie Francisco picked one up. StockX does that all the time. Go separates them by year. See, I like that. I honestly truly like that. If they separate it by year, I like when they do that, because the quality on the 24 version versus like this year's version or the 2020 version is different, bro. It's way different. Do you have the Fruity Pebbles and eBay Dunks, draft? I do not. I do not like eBay Dunks. I don't like eBay Dunks at all. I'm not a big fan. So, but anyways, they had all these sitting, bro, right there in Vegas. So once again, if you guys, if you come by to Vegas, you're gonna see these. They had Flu Game 12s as well. All right, they have Flu Games as well. Flu Game Air Jordan 12 sitting, which is fine. These shoes eventually, will sit as they drop more pairs this year with GRs. Someone asked me yesterday, okay, Raph, your civil regime came in? It did. My cutoff came in. I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay. Someone asked me yesterday, are these 5s going to sit, Raph? I don't know. I don't know. If they sit, well, there you go. If they sit, so be it. Hold on, let me grab that shirt real quick. I seriously need to get some jorts, bro. I seriously need to get some jorts. But I did get my civil t-shirt in. I got my civil tee in. This is just a cutoff. Yo, this cutoff is sick, bro. Yo, this cutoff is nice. I'm glad that I went with the small, because I didn't know what this actually runs a little bit big on me in a way. But I did get my t-shirt in. Dude, I ordered this on Friday, dude. Got here yesterday. So, clean, very clean, bro. Definitely dope. Super excited to get this on, dude. Don't you need muscles to wear those, bro? What you mean, bro? You don't need muscles to wear these? You need muscles to wear these, dude? Come on, bro. You don't need muscles to wear these. Honestly, I got an early pair of the Grapes 5s, and I think these the only one that would does not like the toe box. There you go. Quick shipping, I know. Maybe a 10-year-old could wear it, in my opinion, Toof says. A 10-year-old to wear this, Toof? You think a 10-year-old would wear this? All the civil t-shirts? I mean, I guess that's in your opinion. You don't at all. The Grapes does Gombe sitting on the next day, respectfully, Brandon says. Aren't the Grape 5s considered as the fresh prints? No, they are not. They are not. They are not. They don't. Raph, you feel like H&M, they have some jorts. I got a couple. Yeah, I need some jorts. I just don't know what size. I I am. Y'all trying to make Rafi return it, bro? I'm not insecure though. That's the problem, bro. Like, I love silver, and I have a bunch of silver in my collection. So, Rafi, I have a large bike air shirt, the white one. Do you want? It's crop. Tooth says no thanks. No thanks, Tooth. No thanks. Air Max, Levi, Nike are back with the limited. Where was that other post? What the hell is this, dude? What is this, bro? What is this? What is this? What is this, dude? Go to your local skate shop, try some on. I might have to, dude. I just don't know what my size will be. I don't know what my size would be. Nike Air Max loafers on the way? Oh my god. What the heck is this, dude? Those are some ass. It's your normal waist size. And you know what's so crazy? And you know what's so crazy is that these are going to be stupid limited and people are going to buy this too. And that's fine, you know? Rafi Pata 90s on Friday. You know, I feel like there's a love and hate with that shoe. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. There's a love and hate with this sneaker right here. With the Pata collection. And I want to get your guys' opinion on this Pata collection that's dropping. This when are these dropping? These are dropping on the 24th, which is next week. How do you guys feel about the Pata collection? It looks like obviously Pata is gonna have their their drop on Friday. Is that what you're saying? So Pata is dropping on their website, I believe, this Friday, right? What up, Chunks Kicks? What's good, dude? You guys are not feeling this? What up, Pete the Greek? Nike trying to give New Balance a run for their money in this loafer game. Those gray ones, y'all don't like 90s, dude. I understand why people don't like 90s too. They had the infrared colorway at JD Sports yesterday too. They look like all the same Air Maxes that are. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. I could see more people liking the ones versus the 90s. You know, it's a nice but not a need. And all these, and plus they're only dropping. They're also with the stock numbers on Sneakers app for next week. Chat. They're only dropping 2,000 pairs of these each for these next week. So I feel like you probably have a better shot on buying this probably on the Pata website, most likely. The merch is nice. I like 90s, so I'm going for them, J Million says. I love those 90s Air Max people who don't like it. It's too young. It's too young or don't have taste, to be honest. Just want Pata socks and shirts. Finesse says 90s look better to me than these ones. Blue pair is better. I think the Volt. The Volt is just like, it gives me the classic look. I mean, the blue is nice because they're more wearable. But maybe I'm just biased because I had a pair of these 90s already. But like, I could see why. Because I mean, the blue pair is a lot more wearable too with these Patas. Then Wolf Gray, DNA Snap on No Yab, Mark says. The blue pair is nicer. When did they upload these? These got uploaded, what, I think last week? Yeah, I mean, I think if you really, really want this, your best chances are hitting on the Pata website. They're going to have the most stock. But the only downside about it, obviously, you're just going to have to pay shipping. That's it. Shipping is going to be like $25 probably. And then I don't know if they're going to do an EQ or alpha. There's 2 more colorways coming in the fall holiday of them in the one in black. Devin, what up, dude? When it comes to Pata, they always do Air Max Pata all the time. They did a Pata, Air Max 1 before, and then bringing back the 90s. I'm surprised they didn't do a 95. I mean, with the whole Nike pushing the 95s, like, why didn't they just give Pata a 95? I don't get it. So what's the stock numbers on the grapes? Brandon, 28,000, bro, is what it's looking like. 28,000 as of right now. Okay. If they end up changing anything, I'll definitely let you know for sure. If they change anything. But as of right now, it's sitting around 28,000 for the Grape 5s. Just shot you a DM with a photo of one of the outlets right now. All right, let me check it out. Is this you, Bill? These are see, they have a blue pair sitting at the outlets. Looks just like the Pata ones. Yeah, I think Pata is right. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. I think Pata is originated overseas, isn't it? Pata I think is originated overseas. I think so. Is the new cool thing in the sneakers is hate on the classics. Also, Jordan 1s and Air Max 90s aren't cool, David says. Yo, someone sent me a video, okay? They sent me a video. I shout outs to Richie Lee and his homies, Tan, love Tan, really good dude. Someone sent me a video of Richie Lee and his homies explaining or like kind of mentioning like what is dead right now, like what sneakers. And someone said, and Tan ended up saying the Jordan 1 highs. Someone sent me that video and said, Rafi, I see Jordan 1s are dead. See, I told you. It's like, bro, how are you gonna make something factual just because someone else that has a really big platform says that Jordan 1s are dead? Like, just because they said Jordan 1s are dead doesn't necessarily mean Jordan 1s are dead, and that's factual. It's not factual. It's not. It's just their opinion. That's just their opinion. I'm just like, oh, here we go with the whole Jordan 1 dead, this and that, man. I'm just like, come on, bro. Come on. Dude, my hair is growing. I told you, my hair is growing, chat. My hair is growing back. Pot originated in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Okay. One's not dead. I will always rock Jordan 1s, Missouri 43. They need to bring back the SB Dunk mids, Brian says. Those are the other Patas coming, Rami says. StockX says it's dead on its, so it's dead. Oh my gosh. This is the new colorway. This is the next Pata. This is for the holiday, isn't it? This is for the holiday season. I don't understand why they didn't do 95s. It's very subjective, 100%. Very subjective when it comes to Jordan. Any opinion when it comes to sneakers, like, that's totally fine. It's very subjective. Very. I do wish Nike would vault the ones for a few years though. Let people, dude. I'll tell you this: if Jordan Brand ends up putting the Jordan 1s in the vault, which will never happen, people would cry. If they put the Jordan 1 highs back in the vault, there will be a bunch of crybabies. Okay? No offense. There'll be a bunch of crybabies if Jordan Brand and Nike vaults the Jordan 1 high. I don't think they would ever do it. Jordan 1 highs have always been a staple with Nike. It's always been a staple. It's their go-to. It's their bread and butter, dude. It really is. People don't want to agree. Some people wouldn't agree with that, But it's literally, that's the reason why they flood the market with Jordan 1 highs, because people consistently still buy them. They really, really do. And if they vote the Jordan 1 highs, you would get a bunch of crybabies in here. Like, listen, imagine if they did that. If they put it back in the vote, a lot of y'all in here would be crying if they end up, if they end up dropping Jordan 7s and Jordan 8s and 9s consistently. A lot of people would be bitching and complaining. No one asked for these. No one asked for these, Raph. That's why it's like, dude, don't worry about it. If that shit sits, it sits. You could buy it. At least it's easier for you to buy the shoe that you want. It's a lot easier, 10 times easier. Like white cement 4s, you could walk in your store. There's probably some sizes still available. There's other size UNCs. Just like the 85 breads. Like the 85 breads, not the 85 breads, the 85 UNCs when they come out with the 85 UNCs. People are going to be pissed if they don't hit on those. It's like, well, if you get mad if you can't hit on the 85 UNCs, well, there's UNC Jordan 1 highs available for you. I would love for some. I mean, there's some Jordan 7s that they should bring out. I think they should re-retro their hairs. I think I think the Raptors are due because so many people want those Raptors. But I don't know. I feel like Jordan Brand is gonna treat, like, even if they drop like those type of 7s or like 7s, 8s, it's not gonna be a whole lot of pairs. Like, I think Jordan Brand knows and Nike knows that if they drop too many of them, it's just like it's not gonna be as special. Just like 14s, right? They should treat any other silhouettes that's not popular, treat it as 14s, make them limited. People are gonna cry when they don't hit on the off-white Jordan 1 highs. Francisco says, hey man, listen, I'm 40, so I am old enough to remember when ones weren't that popular. Vaulting them for a year or two release more 8s Grape says. But the thing is, we're just in a different time though, right? Like, we're just in a different time. We're just in a different time when it comes to like demand and like fashion, right? Like back in the day, you think about it back in the day, right? When Jordan 1s used to sit, right? You could probably remember, you're old enough to remember that Jordan 1s used to sit during its time, right? There was some Jordan 1s, during my time as well, when I started collecting, that Jordan 1 highs would sit too. Like, there's some colorways out there. There's some colorways in Jordan 5s that would sit. But like, you have to understand as well, like fashion and trends, they come and go, right? It's a whole circle, right? Right now, like Jordan, if if they start dropping more 10s, or more, what do you say? Like more 8s, it's just not going to be the ideal silhouette that people would want, right? I mean, they'll probably drop it here and there, but not consistently. Right? I remember one year where they were consistently dropping 10s like crazy. I think it was like it was like the Powder Blues. They dropped the, I think that was like 2015, I believe, when the Liberties dropped and the Bulls over Broadway. They were going like crazy on the 10s, if you remember that. I mean, that was not too long ago. It was maybe, 10 years ago, right? But like, now is that, like, if you realize that like Nike is really moving towards like fashion and more wearability, where you could still, that shoe could be a diverse sneaker, right? Like what footwear, right? With running shoes, like there's a lot of running shoes that they make too right now today, where like you could still use them as running and you could still wear them as a fashion look, right? But still have the technology on them. But like, I feel like that's what Nike and different stores have basically, like, for me, and this might sound off topic, but like, for instance, like, I haven't walked into a Hollister in, golly, I don't know how long, 10 plus years, right? And like one day, this was like maybe a couple months ago, I took the wife and the kids to the mall. She was like, oh, let's go to Hollister. So, cause she was looking for some shorts for the summer. And I was like, all right, cool. I walked in there, chat. Normally when you walk into like a store like Hollister, you see a bunch of their shirts that says Hollister right across the chest. You see skinny jeans, maybe some ripped up jeans and stuff like that. Just like, just what they normally sold, right? I haven't been in there in 10, 15 plus years, right? I walked in there and I was like, I did not expect that. I just did not expect what they were selling now. Like, what they were selling is basically what people want to wear today. Baggy pants, some graphic tees, vintage, like they have washed out vintage tees. They had all types of different stuff, bro, like crop tees, boxy t-shirts. Like the entire style has completely changed. It's more what's trending and what's in today's lifestyle today. Like they have jorts. They had a bunch of jorts in there, which that's what a lot of people are buying. So like that is what a lot of brands are obviously doing today, is whatever's trendy. Like they don't really kind of stick with their guns, like what they what their name is. It's like whatever's trending. So they got everything you need now, Angel says. I'm sorry, but Hollister's for Reds and Brad's and Brittany's too, says. You have to keep up with the time to make money. Exactly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not saying that's, there's something wrong with that, but it's just like, that's what I've noticed, right? Like, for instance, like H&M has been like that for years. Like they have their own brand, their own like casual business type clothes. And then they have an other side where it's like all trending. So, do you like Aeropostale? I haven't been in an Aeropostale. I don't even think Aeropostale is even around anymore, bro. It's already, it's actually smarter to be ahead of the curve. 100%, dude. 100%. I mean, that's exactly what you do, because like there's a lot of businesses that just been shut down because like they're not catching up with what's happening today. I mean, that's the reason why I talk highly about like Champ Sports and Foot Locker, where like they're not up to date with everything, bro. They're just not. Like if they want to be innovative, they have to adapt to whatever's going on today. Like they really do. Like they don't want to get shut down. They shouldn't get shut down. But if they want to stay open, they should adapt to what's going on today. I mean, the biggest thing is that they're adapting to what is trending in sneaker is shoe wear, like Hoka's, New Balances, Air Max, depending on the Air Maxes, Nike, Vomeros, right? Like literally when I went to JD Sports, they literally had a whole wall of Hoka's. Like a ton. So like obviously a lot of these stores, if you haven't really been to any like your Foot Lockers or Finish Line and JD Sports, like that is literally what's on their walls, and that's probably what's on Clouds. I think that's another one, right? That's another brand that it's definitely Comfort. Comfort is big. It's huge. Comfort is huge now, and I'm not saying it's never been like that, but when it comes to trendy wise, like what's everyone's wearing, Asics, New Balance, Hoka's, whatever the case is, it's all Comfort. It's all Comfort. And you got the old folks too coming in. They don't even know anything about the trends, and they don't care about the trends. They just want something comfortable. And that's literally what's selling. Once someone gravitates to a brand, like they're gonna stick to it because it's working. Just like the old folks that used to walk in like Champ Sports when I used to work there, like they would only stick with one brand and one brand only and one like style. They wouldn't change up because if it works, like why change it? Like if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's because they can't keep any A6 GRs in stock. Tony says. 100%. I mean, that's like a fact though. Like that is like their number one sellers is I think from what I was told from a Foot Locker employee is their number one sellers are literally New Balance, Asics, and On Clouds, and then there was Hoka's. So it's always the like fashion, no matter my age. Brittany says. Also, they got a bigger margin of those brands as well. Nike and Jordan, the margin isn't as big as of a margin, Smack Kick says. And that's why if you guys look at social media, if you're huge in social media, and I've had a conversation with Brittany with this because she's super into the whole fashion stuff, and like it's 100% a fact is that is literally what brands are looking for. They're looking for content creators that are into the whole fashion side of it, not only just sneakers, right? But the fashion side of it. Like, that's how they promote a lot of their stuff. Like, you see a lot of the whole collaborated with different content creators because they're trying to push the product. It's a whole competition in market when it comes to clothes. Any word of the status on the Grape 5s? It's going to be tomorrow. If anybody in here is asking for the status for the Air Jordan 5s, it's going to start tomorrow for in-store. All right, it's gonna be in-store EA. Surprised nobody tried to bring Pony back, Grape says. I'm just curious. I mean, how with this whole trending of how, you know, the style is going right now, like jorts is huge, dude. Jorts. I think you know what's back too is bulky sneakers. Bulky shoes. I know that might be, I feel like that is one I feel like no one really talks about. People talking about like jorts and all that stuff. But like, dude, I feel like bulky shoes are back, dude. I've been some weird, I might be wrong. I might be, you know, maybe I'm late to it. But like, I've noticed that I've seen a lot of people wear bulky sneakers with their jorts. DSG has raffles for grapes, Rami says. Yes, I would 100% say yes. DSG gets 5s, chat. If you guys want to sign up for DSG for the 5s, you're more than welcome to. You just got to download the app. Yeah, like jean shorts. Yeah, Arts of War, like jean shorts, bro. Are the 14s going to restock? Maybe, Christian. It might. You'd be surprised to see everyone dressed like it's 2009 again, Finesse says. Yes, it's basically like jean shorts, bro. It's exactly what jean shorts are. So... yeah, my favorite shoe is bulky areas is D3s. Collie says, yeah, bulky shoes, man. Any bulky shoes with some jorts. That's what a lot of people are wearing. Either 2001's goats of the chunky boys. He says, crop shirt, booty shorts, and bulky shoes are all summer. Orlando says, what do you think of still wearing Yeezy? What do you? I mean, dude, at the end of the day, Firefleet, I would say this, like. You just wear whatever you want at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, bro, just wear what you want. If you want to wear Yeezys, that's fine. I ain't judging you. Bro. I ain't judging you. Speaking of jeans. Oh no. Oh, the Levi Nike back with a limited collab, this time the Air Max 95. People are gonna go crazy for this. This might be a nice little hot take. I was never a fan of Levi collabs. That might be a hot take. I am not a fan. I was never a fan of Levi collabs. Like the Levi 4s, was never a fan. Like, you guys let me know. I was never a fan of Levi, bro. Yeah, even when the Levi 4s came out, was not a fan. Was not a fan. Need a pair of Eric Emanuel shorts. I have the black pair. Love my Hoka 199s. They're comfy. I wore it all day. V says, there you go. I'm not either, Raph. I personally don't like jean materials on shoes. Yeah, I think that's me too. I'm just not a big fan of like the jeans material on the shoe. I wanted the white and blue pair. Mid juice. Resort first dunk SB. Roman says, you don't like Levi's then? No, I like Levi jeans, just not on the shoes, bro. Like, I like the I like the jeans, like just regular jeans. I was just not a big fan of the shoes. That's it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I like the 4s now. Didn't cop then. Levi 3s will be dropping also this year. Yeah, only denim jackets I'd wear, Skinner says. Go check the DNA out. You bite your tongue, sir. Levi 4s are fire, Nam says. Hey, man, no way, Raph. I remember seeing you at SeniorCon with the Levi jean jackets and the Levi jean jackets and the 4s. Yeah, I totally had Levi 4s on, bruh. And a jean jacket on. Yeah. And these are a cop for me. The obsidian or the white colorway, Tyler says. Levi should just stay in the denim. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes down to shoes, I don't want you guys getting it twisted, okay? I'm not a big fan of Levi's on my shoe. Like the jacket, Levi jacket, sure. Levi pants, sure. But not on the shoes. Anybody getting the Lego play set? Silverback says probably not. Probably not. My kids got me this Lego little piece, this little Charmander. My kids got me this. This was really sweet of them for Father's Day. If you guys saw that little unboxing on my vlog yesterday, my kids got me a gift for Father's Day. Really sweet of them to do that. Also, wasn't a fan of those Flyknit 4s. Those were trash as well. Just one Air Commander shorts, but always sell out and can never find a pair. Bro, as much as some people don't really mess with Eric Emanuel shorts, dude, all his shit still sells out, man. Shit's mind-blowing. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, speaking of, like, trends, like, I mean, Eric Emanuel is always, like, that's been a trend. Like, actually, not now. I feel like not many people, as much people wear him now. But every time he sells his shorts, that shit sells out like crazy. I still wear Eric Emanuel shorts. Like, whatever. Like, I haven't bought a pair of but I haven't bought any Eric Emanuel shorts in, like, since, I think, 2022. I think that was the last time I bought Eric Emanuel shorts. And I don't buy too many of them anymore because I already have too many of them. I got like 13 pairs or 14 of these Eric Emanuel shorts. So there's just like one shorts I'm looking for. It's an all white one. That's what I'm looking for, an all white Eric Emanuel shorts. What about Levi jeans undies? Cushy says. Let's see. Wrap my apples ready. Let me know. Kali says Eric Emanuel shorts is goated. Cushy says. Wait, Eric Emanuel still sells out. Would have thought Jorts eclipsed that wave. Tony says, yeah, dude. His last shorts that he dropped, because he drops every Friday, sold out, dude. They have an Eric Emanuel store out here in Vegas. It's in Caesar's Palace. Rafi, might delete later. What up, man? Rafi, Supreme Zoo York. Holy. Is that what's this week? The 19th? Zoo York collaboration releasing this week on Supreme. Bro, I have not wore Zoo York in golly how long, bro? Oh, damn. Wait, they don't have the listing yet. The listing is not loading up on Supreme Community. Oh my gosh, Zoo York. Oh man. I haven't seen Zoo York in so long. I had like maybe one t-shirt on Zoo York, bro, but that was like, damn, that was like 6th grade, bro. I was gonna rock my Eric Emanuel shorts. Gets dirty super fast, cause she says, "Nah, that's a brand I haven't heard that in years, man." Zoo York, huh? Yeah, it's not popping up on the drop list. It's probably not loaded up just yet, but we'll definitely take a look at that listing. Whatever release I'm there, Paulo says. Is that like a staple for you New York guys in here? Is like Supreme, is that like a staple out there? Like, no offense, like it just seems like a lot of New York guys, I guess, like, just you guys go crazy on Supreme. You guys really do. It's insane, man. That Zoo York caps are just it during this time. The original soul artist of Zoo York, Grass Crew, is where it's all started. Zoo York don't even skate, Roman says. Fat Farms, it started out there. Yeah, 100% started out there, but like, is it like no Supreme type dead in NYC? Paulo says. Hookups in Allen workshops. Man, Zoo York, man. I just haven't heard that in so freaking long. It's been years. It's been freaking years since I've heard of that, man. Folks don't even wear Supreme up here like that anymore, Collie says. I don't know. I just feel like any Supreme drop, like New York guys go crazy on the drops like all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. Like because the thing is, Supreme does all types of collabs every single time. You know, Supreme fake dead here in NYC. Only hype drops get recognition. Finesse says, like I don't even know when the next like Supreme hype drop is. I honestly think like what people are gonna really go crazy for, and like the only thing that people are gonna go crazy for this year for Supreme is gonna be the Supreme SBs. You know, and that's fine if you love Supreme. That's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, but like, I don't know. I just feel like the only thing that a lot of people are waiting for Supreme is going to be that SB. People here in NY wear anything else, barely wear Supreme unless it's a hype drop, Finesse says. Fubu, I think Mark Eco owns the brand now, Tony says. Supreme been dead. Ain't no one wearing that shit, Tanene says. Motherfuckers hating on Supreme again. Love it, Larry says. Hey, man, listen, I feel like when it comes down... when it comes down with Supreme, I feel like a lot of people just kind of pick and choose. You know what I mean? Ooh, Target just dropped. I'm gonna try to check out. Hold on real quick, chat. Come on, dude. Oh, I didn't hit. I'm trying to hit Blooming Waters. Come on, bro. Dude, Target sucks. Dude, I'm trying to buy this. I saw the ping. You think they're gonna ban me off this website? Oh my gosh. I just want one. I'm like spamming it. Check out his busy right now. This is so stupid, dude. Yeah, this is GG's, bruh. Cooked. Drop the link, Raph, for Pokemon. Well, it's already cooked, bro. It's cooked. It's cooked. I saw the ping right away, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and add it. It's gone. What's that for Pokemon? Yeah, it was for Pokemon. Dude, I'm like breaking my keys, bro. I'm like breaking my keys. They always do these last minute. All right, I wanted to show you guys this sneaker real quick. All right, the on foot of the Terror Squad Nike. You know what? This shoe is gonna freaking go crazy. Okay, check this out. So the on foot Terror Squad Nike Air Force One Low on the white and red University Red that's dropping this year in 2025. This right here, people are going to go crazy for this, dude. People are going to go crazy for this shoe, I think, when they drop. The Terror Squad Air Force One. This reminds me of the you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Louis Vuitton. Yeah. People are gonna these are gonna sell out, dude. You crazy? No, these are gonna sell out, bro. These are gonna sell out. Someone had sent this to me. I was like, oh, interesting. Terror Squad Air Force One. Pass. I don't know about the red laces. Swap these to the white laces, then we don't look too bad. You're nice. NYC about to crash the F out. Hey, yo, if anybody needs an assist, yo, Rami got a backdoor plug. Anybody need one? He got you. Them shit's gonna sit, Thankful says. These are not gonna sit, bro. These are not gonna sit. These ain't gonna sit. Best thing Facho dropped in a while, Prince Thomas says. If anybody needs one, Rami got you guys for retail, dude. One got for me, just undid my black pair, Tyler says. Those are the St. John's. Not the St. John. Backdoor butt plug, Brian says. I don't F with the Fat Joe you washed up, and Terra Squad label is washed up too, Collie Green says. Yeah, I mean, if you want these, once again, I mean, I'm pretty sure they won't drop too many of them. But like I thought these were interesting because these truly remind me. This truly remind me of the Louis Vuitton. At least post my LA and tell them to sub. Rami says. So you just don't want to do it for the help. You want it for some clout, huh? Yeah, there we go, there we go, Rami. You want some clout? Rami needs some clout, chat. He has a back in the door plugs. Do it light up. Tito Kick says the black and white ones go under $100. Yachty's dropped 300 pairs. Homie's not the same. Larry says. Who under 35 even knows what Terror Squad is? Tony says. Well, maybe they like the shoe. You know. Maybe they like the sneaker. You know. Maybe they like the sneaker. Unless you're from NYC, Grape says. Cloud Chaser 3000, aren't we all? Brian says. But these don't drop until, it says these don't drop until August 1st. So that's like another, what? Almost like 2 months for these ones. So these are gonna sell out, chat. Whether some of you guys don't like it or not, these are 100% gonna sell out. And like with the Terror Squad, they don't even drop too many of them either. So, all right, someone brought this up. Aqua 8's up next, July 19th. July 19th. Aqua Air Jordan 8s. Where's all my 8 guys in here? Let me know. Cop or drop. Told you guys. Cop or drop on these. I truly don't think they're going to drop too many of these either. I'm just curious are they going to bring back? So the question is on these. Is that like, are they going to bring back the last version of this shoe? Okay, meaning what I say is that because the last time that they dropped these, they had like the little sprinkles on the side. Like they had the glitter, not the sprinkles, excuse me, the glitter. They had the glitter on the side of these joints. I feel like this is going to be like a Jordan 5 Grape stock where like they're only going to drop like 30,000, maybe less than 30,000 of these. Because like Jordan 8s are just not as like popular silhouette that Nike and Jordan brand normally comes out with. But they haven't dropped these since like, man, this is what, 2016, 15, I think, the last time they dropped, like 10 years ago. It's been 10 years since they've dropped this shoe, and the last time that they dropped these, they had the little glitter on the side. So I'm just curious if they're gonna do the same thing on these joints too. And obviously Jordan 8s are like not everybody's ideal Jordan silhouette that they would wear, but like I truly think there's gonna be a lot of people that missed out on the drop because these used to be these used to be outlet specials. When these last time these dropped, these used to be outlet specials. These used to be outlet specials. These used to be like in the outlets. I got my pair. I had a second pair of these. I got them for $50, I think. So these weren't too hard to buy on release day back in 2015 or 16. So my old pair has only been worn twice. It's probably still copping. Flipper Drip says, there you go. degenerate activities will be happening then, Phil says. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're at a different time. You know, Jordan 8s, we'll see how, you know, the public reacts to these ones. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people wanting these as well. It's just another classic that, you know, I remember. Okay. Hear me out, chat. Okay. I remember wanting these really, really bad back in the day. Okay. Really bad. Before they even dropped in like 2015, 2016, right? My homie was wearing these and I was just like super into like, I was wearing like Anchor Blue back in the day. If anybody remembers Anchor Blue. And man, I was like, man, Aqua 8s with like a, like an Aqua Anchor Blue t-shirt with these joints. Oh man, I thought that was I thought that was a fit right there, dude. If anybody used to shop at Anchor Blue, bro. Anybody used to shop at Anchor Blue in here, man. Hey man, listen. Another whack channel. What up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. If y'all don't mind, real quick, running it up to 250 likes. It takes a couple seconds out of your day to smash that like button. I really do appreciate you guys. Yo, chat, we're less than 300 away till we hit 80,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate your guys' love and support. Thank you, man. Regret selling them. I sold my pair of these. So, Art versus Miller's Outpost, Raph. Frank, come on, you gotta help me, buddy. Larry says, oh my gosh. Hair 8s aren't for everyone, but they are for me, Graf says. I mean, that's fair, bro. That's fair. You know, even especially with like, I feel like what would really pop off for like Jordan Brand and Nike if they bring back the Hair 7s, dude. Hair 7s. I bet you they won't bring that back until probably what? 2027 maybe. I think that was the last time they dropped was 2017. I'm not sure when the last time they dropped, or maybe that was 2015, 16. I don't know. But the Hair 7s, I feel like they're dudes for that shoe as well. It's been a while. Hair 7s would be a sellout. He's these 8s in playoffs, 8s for me. I think the only time MJ wore these was 1993 All-Star game, Tony says. Closed mouths don't get fed, motherfuckers. Larry says, I want Bordeaux's instead of Hairs, Carlos says. I still have a pair of DS, Grav says. Are you copping the Grape 5s? My 2013 fell apart on me, sadly, another whack channel says. And the Olympics. Oh, the Olympics 7s? Wasn't there a 7? Oh, that was the 6s. I was like, wasn't there an Olympic that just dropped? That was the 6s. And then they also dropped the, I swear they dropped the 7s as a really, what was the, oh no, it was the Cardinal 7s. Never mind. The Cardinal 7s. Need the Bugs Bunnies. I gotta be, conservative and pick one. Retro 8 will be the heat dropping this year, Mike says. Waiting on the shot of backboards now. These still run big. Let me, you know what? You know what I didn't watch, chat? That people keep bugging me to watch is Seth Fowler's review on the Air Jordan 1 High shadow backboards. I don't think I watched the review. Oh my gosh. I need to watch his review. Pokemon cards at Target right now? Yeah, I know. Hold on. I gotta watch this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it. Dude, I can never hit on... Oh my gosh. What the hell, bro? Pokemon keeps dropping on Target and I can never freaking hit, dude. Come on. Shit's clipped. All right, here we go.
of the best Air Jordan releases of all time. And finally, 10 years after it first released, Jordan Brand is bringing it back for the first time. This is the 2025 Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. But can it live up to the hype? Let's find out. In Italy. The Italian club that he was at event in 2015, Jordan Brand released the Shattered Backboard Air Jordan 1s, which came in the color scheme of the jersey that he was wearing for that team and featured a Shattered Backboard graphic on the insole. As legendary as that story is, and as great as this colorway is, specifically because of the color blocking, the reason this shoe became so popular and one of the most iconic Air Jordan sneakers of all time is because this shoe featured some of the best leather ever used, especially not leather. Finally bringing back the Shattered Backboard to both, check them both out. The giveaway ends at the end. Probably around retail is my guess, possibly under retail once they actually release. I could be wrong about that, but we'll see. I'm kind of dancing around the subject here, but you guys will see why in a minute. But before we get into the shoes themselves, let's first take a look at the packaging. And I've got to say that Jordan Brand knocked this box.
That box is nice. I mean, box presentation is always key too, like when it comes to like the shoe itself. But like, it's like, for me, I guess it just depends, because I've been criticizing the Jordan 11 box for a minute. But like, I think this is a cool touch. I honestly think this is a really, really cool touch that Jordan Brand and Nike did with the Shadow Backboard. Kind of gave it a little bit of light to the shoe, because obviously a lot of people's opinions about the Shadow Backboard is not like the best. Like, everyone's like, oh, this is going to be a pass because of the material, whatever. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Why? But also give this, you might not care, but I gotta give credit.
Like, it's literally like the entire shoe is all freaking shattered.
Great job with this box. This shattered glass pattern backboards themselves. And first things first, we got to talk about the quality. It's not as good. In fact, it's nowhere near as good. The leather on the originals feels different. It feels immediately different and more premium. The leather on the new pair feels like every single other pair of Air Jordan 1s. It's plasticky, it's stiff, it's got this like tumble texture that's obviously not real. Not that tumble leather is a real thing. It's a texture that's literally tumbled onto the leather, but in this case, it just feels worse. I don't know if it's actually tumbled on or if it's pressed on or how they do it with this more.
Damn! He went in on that shit. Then he said stiff, plastic. Oh, damn.
Plasticky feeling leather, but who knows? So I'm going to compare these shoes as we go throughout this review and talk about the differences as we get to the different parts of the shoe. So we'll start things off around the toe. You've got this black mudguard. On the 2025 pair, the leather is your standard black leather. It's kind of stiff. It's nothing special. On the 2015 pair, it was soft. It was supple. It was beautiful. Moving up to the leather on the toe, the first thing you'll notice is that the color is different on these shoes. The leather on the 2015 pair is a much lighter shade of orange. It's closer to a yellow. The color on the new pair is much closer to a red. They're both definitely orange. Neither one is not an orange or leaning too close towards red or yellow, but I will say that the orange on the 2025 pair is darker and more red than the orange on the 2015 pair.
Man, he's
Maybe
going in on
I
this,
like
bro.
The 2015 pair better. I'm not totally sure, but I think I prefer the actual color of the orange better on the 2015 pair. It feels more aged, and this is the color that it always was. Like, the leather didn't change color over the last 10 years. It still looks like this, even looking at brand new pairs. The new pair just seems more, it's not as natural of an orange. Not that you get too much natural orange leather, but if you did, I think it would be closer to this than to this. It kind of feels like this was naturally sweetened and this was artificially sweetened, if you get my drift. In terms of the actual feel, I mean, it's night and day. This is kind of stiff, regular Air Jordan 1 leather. This is your sort of plush shattered backboard leather. It's disappointing. I can't sugarcoat it. Moving up in the shoe, you've got more of that.
I mean, the thing is like, at least he's honest about it. At least he's honest about it, right? At least he's not like saying like, oh, they're not too bad. But I guess it's just like, you gotta see it. I think it's one of those shoes that you gotta see it for yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta see it for yourself type shit. Like, you gotta see it for yourself. It's literally one of those shoes you have to see it for yourself. Cause like, you gotta think about it. Like, obviously Seth got a big following. He's always been very transparent when it comes to some of these shoes that do come out, and he was transparent about it, you know, just letting people know that the comparison between the 2015 pair versus the new pair that's coming out. And plus, it's not like you guys are not going to be paying the same price that we did back in 2015. Obviously, you're going to be paying more of a premium price, but at the end of the day, it's the leather quality that everyone's going to complain about, right? But like, I mean, I don't know, like, especially when it comes to the color orange. Like, I think that was some of the people that were saying that was kind of criticizing a little bit. The color blocking was a little bit, you know, darker or lighter, whatever the case is. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, the whole thing about this shoe, it's a shadow backboard. Okay? It's a shadow backboard, man. The facts, the honesty is appreciated 100%, because he could have gone up there and be like, oh, nah, like these are good, this and that. Like there's not much of a difference. But the fact that he compared both them side by side and gave his honest opinion, I could give him that, you know, because like the thing is, I've been telling you guys as well, is like all this shit that Jordan Brand and Nike is dropping shouldn't surprise you guys, you know. It shouldn't surprise you at all. Like him putting out this, like I could appreciate that. Like I could, because as a person that, if I wasn't a person that what's it called, if I was a person that didn't really know much about like shadow backboard back in 2015 and what the material was, and never seen a pair in hand, I could be like, okay, what the hell is Jordan Brand doing? Why can't they just put the same quality as a 2015 pair into 2025, you know? So it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Those are, because the thing is, like, what would you guys want? You guys want him to lie about his transparency of his opinion about a shoe, or do you guys want him to give him, you know what I'm saying, or give him his honest opinion about it? Like, just because his opinion might matter to you in a way, it's not gonna stop you from buying the shoe. Like his review ain't gonna stop me from buying the shoe. Right? You got to realize everyone has their own opinions about, you know, about the sneaker. And if this shoe ends up sitting, so, you know, that should not matter, bro. That should not matter. Oh, Raf, these are already under retail. That should not matter. You know, opinion is an opinion at the end of the day, you know. Like, remember the whole, like, bro, people were praising Seth Fowler, like when it came down to that CPFM, like that tire shoe that people were tripping about, not knowing what size to get. You know what I mean? And like he gave his honest opinion, and he was right about sizing. Like, I mean, once again, I know that really has nothing to do much, but I mean, I always thought he was always transparent with his opinion about certain shoes. So he's not a sellout. I respect it. They are stinking everyone that has one. My opinion, quality leather doesn't genuinely line up with the shoe tubers anyways. Sometimes it does with people, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all influencers, you know, on YouTube, social media and stuff like that will influence some people to buying a shoe or not buying a sneaker, you know. So that still shouldn't change your opinion and whether if you like the shoe or not. If you like it and the other person doesn't, it shouldn't matter, you know. If you like a shoe, buy it. Don't care about their others' opinion. PFNS says. Will you grab the shadow backboards, Rez? Absolutely, bro. I already said this. I said shadow backboards. I'm there either way. I'm grabbing this pair. I'll give you guys my honest opinion too, right? I've been talking about shadow backboards for a minute, wanting the shoe in the back in the sneaker collection. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I will give you guys my honest opinion about this shadow backboard in hand. And if this is coming from a person that really wants the shoe in the collection, this was like one of the grails that I've always wanted in my sneaker collection. I've had it before. I had the 2015 version, and then coming back in 2025, it's like, whoa. Like Nike's bringing these back out, you know what I'm saying? Just like how everyone says, like, oh man, they're bringing back the undefeated fours back. That's crazy, you know? Because you got to realize, dude, that people are going to treat this year's undefeated fours a lot different than how people look at it today or before they even announced the undefeated fours to drop. Knowing that that shoe was going for like $30,000, $40,000 dead stock, you know? Like, that's why I said, like, Grail ain't no safe no more, dude. Yeah, Shadow Backboards was one Grail, dude. I was like, man, I really like this sneaker, dude. I really did. Like, Military Blues last year was a Grail to me. So, White cement threes. White cement threes is a grail. Doesn't have to be an expensive shoe, dude. It doesn't even have to be an older shoe either. Like, it doesn't have to be an expensive shoe. Doesn't have to be an older shoe. Like, kids these days in this new gen of new sneakerheads, Travis Scott is a grail to them, you know, which is okay too. So, hello from Greece. What up? How are you? I'm great, Queen. Appreciate you tapping in. Like, you laugh about it, but like, so doesn't even have to be a Jordan. Could be like an Air Max. Could be a grail. So, selling my collection one by one. Marb says, if true sucks, Nike didn't pay any proper respects. What do you mean? I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, the thing is, like, the material, and I've said this before, if the material is not the same, and I had a feeling it wasn't going to be the same anyways on this 2025 version, that's just how Jordan Brand and Nike's moved for years. Like, the second retro or the third retro or the retro coming up is never going to be the same than the last. It's never going to be the same, bro. Never the same. It's either a disappointment. It's always going to be a disappointment to some. It's always going to be a disappointment to some all the time. And that's just how it works. Still part of the 40th anniversary celebration, or reason why the iconic retros are coming out, Tony says. I mean, I can't imagine what they're going to drop next year, right? Next year. Like, if they're saying, like, I mean, they've already announced that a lot of the older stuff that they have dropped in the past and like people consider it as grails, they're going to bring it back in the next year or two. That's just kind of how it's going to work. They're literally trying to bring hype back. They're literally trying to bring hype back, dude. They're literally killing the resale for a lot of the grails that you guys considered as grails, and they're literally bringing them back out. You might as well just wait, because at this point, if they're bringing back undefeated for Shadow Backboards, Off-White Jordan 1 highs, what else? You might as well just wait. You might as well just wait. Don't buy the premium prices. I mean, you could think about how much do you need to charge consistently come out with the retros that have premium materials and OG shape. I don't know. I can't answer for that. You know, I can't give you the answer for that. I don't know who ends up deciding what materials that they want to bring out, you know, in this year's retros. You know, it's hard. I don't know. It is what it is. Tokyo 5s, exactly. Next year is the anniversary of the 10s, Tony says. Wait, the 10 for Off-White? No, it's 2017. 2027, I think, is the 10th year anniversary for the Off-White 10. So all that matters to that you like the shoe. I own the. I mean, that's the same thing with like the Bread ones. The Bread ones, a 2015 version of them. Like, that leather was like butter, dude. Shit was butter. That's why I'm just like, bro, I'm waiting until they post that official images of those Bread ones coming out this holiday season. Really curious. Here's the first look. Here we go, chat. Oh, man. Here we go. This is the first look of the upcoming Air Jordan 4. Here we go. First look of the upcoming Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Coming out in full family sizing. Man, oh man, I'm telling you guys this right now, bro. First look. Black Cats Air Jordan 4s. Don't be surprised if you start seeing early pairs of these joints here very, very soon. All right. Black Cat Air Jordan 4s. Man, all I gotta say is to be ready. That's all I gotta say, man. All I gotta say is be ready. Yeah, with the Nike Air and the booty. Nike Air and the booty on these ones. Be ready for this. Might double up. Black Air Force One Energy. This is going to be, and I'm going to say it again. People might disagree with me. This is going to be the biggest GR drop in 2025. What up, Nam? This is going to be the biggest GR to drop in 2025. You could disagree with me or agree with me. That's fine. But this is going to be the biggest GR when it comes to hype in 2025. People are going to say fives. Don't tell me the fives metallics was like the most hype. It wasn't. Over Chicago's? Yes. Over Chicago's. Bigger than white cement fours. Bigger. If someone says like, oh no, these are not going to be bigger than the metallic fives. No, people. Yes. The reason why metallic fives were crazier, it was only crazy after the fact, after the release, because no one thought the resale market on the fives weren't going to do what they did now. That's why a ton of people were like, now a lot of people are gassing up the fives now because of what it did in the resale market. The fives were an easy scoop on release day. Okay? The fives, you can't tell me otherwise. The Jordan 5 Black Metallics was an easy cop on release day. It was. But no one knew that the market was going to do what it's doing now. There was a lot of people that passed on the fives. Bro, Roman or Ramon, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You're saying not bigger than the SB4s or the cements? It is, bro. It's going to be bigger than the white cement 4s. As you're talking to someone that's saying that I'm white cement 4s are my sneaker of the year, bro. It is. Okay? White cement 4s are my sneaker of the year. But I could also agree that Black Cat 4s are going to do, bro, not only a lot of people are going to go with this for the resale market, but there's going to be a ton of like, this is going to be like a Black Metallic 5 in a way where it says like, you know what you mean? Like high school kids are going to want these, kind of similar to like White Thunder 4s. It's a black shoe, goes with anything. White Thunder 4s, they go with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be, it's just trust. Okay. That's all I got to say. You're going to see these in the wild like crazy. Black Cats are going to be everywhere. When it comes to stock numbers, I mean, we're talking about holiday season. I don't know. What up, Rob Vicious? What's good, dude? I just promise you guys this. Like, Voodoo is made of pop more. That's insane. I did see that. Brian, I did see that. Lava for the 2. Is that nubuck or leather? It's nubuck. It's nubuck. It's gonna be new. It's like a Durabuck.
Donated $1.99. Is that nubuck or leather?
It's like new. It's definitely nubuck. It's nubuck. Cause you could tell just because it looks more matted. It's like matted down, so it's a nubuck. You guys want to hear me out? Hear me out. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna walk away. Tito for the 2. How do you feel about the back tab being plastic? It's fine. It's fine to me.
Titox23 donated $1.99. How do you feel about the back tab being plastic?
I think it's fine. You guys want to hear me out? You want to hear me out? This is gonna be a $400 shoe. I'm gonna say it now, bro. This is gonna be pushing a $400 shoe. Like, I'm not gonna say 400 plus, but it's gonna be pushing a $400 shoe. People are gonna be pissed for me to say that, but hey, man, listen. This is gonna push 400 bucks. Yes. This is gonna push a $400 shoe. For my size, you're looking at 300, and then like all the bigger sizes are gonna push 4. It's not gonna depend on stock at all. I don't care what the stock numbers are. That's all I gotta say. Stock is not gonna matter. I mean, we'll see. Listen, this is a conversation that will come back to this. This is a conversation. This is a conversation that we'll come back to this. Obviously, this is definitely a conversation that will come back to this. Okay, conversation that will 100%. Listen, this is gonna be pushing 400. Hey, man, listen. Okay, hold on. Right now, this is where... Okay, hold on, kaibigan, hold on. Dude, I can't believe we're sitting here with this. So right now, bigger sizes for a metallic 5 is pushing 400 bucks. 400 plus for a black metallic 5. Okay? We're talking about a Air Jordan 5 black metallic. Now, okay, all black Jordan 4, black cats. I mean, people are saying, yo, Raph, don't compare the 5s to these 4s. Hey, man, listen. I'm talking about resale. I'm not retail. Hell no. They're not going to put this 4 as a retail. 400 bucks. My size is pushing 400 bucks in this 5, dude. Oh, my gosh. Yo. This Jordan 5 is at $400 in my size, dude. This is one, I'm not going to lie, this is one reason why I feel like the Jordan 4 Black Cats are going to do numbers, because of this shoe right here. And the fact that a Jordan 4 is the most ideal silhouette over a 5. Come on, chat. Okay. Jordan 4 is more highly wanted than a Jordan 5, especially with an all black shoe. And the fact that this is already pushing 400 bucks, dude. I'm telling you guys this right now. That Jordan 4 Black Hat is gonna feed families. Black military black metallic 5s in 2026 resale at 500 minimum. They may reach 500. I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's a great shoe. It's an absolutely great shoe. Well, the reasons, Savion, let me tell you something, bro. it makes a huge difference what you hear on social media too. No one shitted on these Jordan 5s when it comes to material. When it came to this quality control, there was no quality control. There was nothing wrong with this sneaker. You've seen zero negativity about the shoe. You've seen people in the chat say, "Oh, these are gonna be bricks. These are gonna sit, Raph. No one likes 5s like that." This, you know. But there was no negativity about this shoe overall across the board, besides just people saying this might sit, right? White Thunder 4s go for 300 plus. Let's go back. Okay, last sale was 324. White Thunders with a jump man in the back. Okay. 324 was the last sale. Now, these are pushing 345, 364, almost pushing around, I mean, roughly around 300 plus. We could say that, 300 plus. Okay. Black metallics, once again, pushing 400 plus for that shoe. Now we're talking about a all black Cat Jordan 4. Okay. That is the reason why I'm saying $400. Put some respect on the metallic 5s, Raph. GR of the year. It could, I mean, I agree with you. You could probably put them as probably one of the best GRs to drop this year in 2025. Obviously, when it comes to surprises of market, sure. Put the 5s up there. So I truly think that Black Cat Air Jordan 4s are going to be a $400 shoe. Why I say that? So this shit's crazy. The fact that these, like, no one really wanted these to begin with. Not, I mean, they did sell out, but like in the beginning, everyone's like, these are bland, these are whatever, the Panda 4s, whatever the case is. But now look how much they're going for. Threes sat, so that's not true. That's 3 sat, that's not true. Ramesh Toto says. Yeah, I said this before about Jordan 3s. I just feel like Jordan 3s are so underwhelming all the time. Just because like Jordan 3s just don't get as much love. They just don't. Right? Jordan 3s, it doesn't matter what they drop with Jordan 3s. They just don't get as much love. They just don't. Jordan 3s don't get as much love as Jordan 4s do. They could drop all types of collabs they want with the Jordan 3, but they don't get as much love as a Jordan 4. Black metallics, y'all wearing them with the white lace. I'm wearing with the white laces. I rock mine with the, mine's already on DS. I do unds my 5s on my daughter's birthday. All the shoes that I've purchased this year so far are all unDS'd. None of them are DS. Let me think. Yes. All my shoes that I purchased in 2025 are all worn. I'm trying to think. Dead stock, I'm going to disagree with that one, bro. I definitely see black metallics. I see black metallics in the wild all the time. How's the fam, Raph? The fam was good, man. Thank you so much for asking, bro. You need the Pure Money 3s. Pure Money 3s, I feel like it's the same way, dude. Like Jordan 3s, Pure Moneys, I personally like them better than the Black Hats. But once again, Jordan 3s, I'm going to say it again, they're just super underwhelming. It sucks, but it is what it is. I've seen a couple out here. I mean, I'm in Vegas, so like you see all types of stuff in the wild. That is one shoe I haven't seen in the wild too many times is the Unions. I don't really see that. Unions, I don't see that. I don't see that. But let me know in the chat real quick. Cop or drop on the upcoming Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Cop or drop. People were asking me what sizes I grabbed on the black metallic 5s. I knew this is the reason why I didn't say any sizes, because I knew people were gonna ask me. And like, why did I grab these? Because I'm a degenerate. The first thing is foremost, I grabbed these because of points, and now I have to go email JD Sports and Finish Line. People were asking me, yo, Ralph, what size did you grab? Why I don't say it? Because I knew people in my DMs were gonna go crazy. JD Sports did not drop any men's Jordan 5s, black metallics. They dropped 0 men's. They only dropped GS sizing. So I did these because of points, one reason, and obviously for content purposes. And maybe just to get rid of these because I wanted the points. But I only have 2 sizes here. They did not drop any men's, and I think that was the reason why people decided not to line up, because of that reason. Hold on. Still need a 9. So we have, yo, Cushy, I have your size, bro. Size 6. These are all GS. I think I got these. We got these under retail too. I'm literally a degenerate, bro. I'm a degenerate. And I got a 5.5. That's one reason why I didn't say any of the sizes, because I knew people were gonna ask. But they're all GS. They're all GS. Are we gonna be a degenerate on Friday? Maybe, Frank. We might have to. Yeah, they didn't drop any men's. I did this because of points. I literally bought this because of points. Oh, my girl doesn't F with 5s. She doesn't like 5s at all, bruh. She don't really wear Jordans like that. Tyler for the 1 gifted. Appreciate that, Tyler. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership, bro. Thank you. But yeah, so I bought it because I was degenerate. And plus I got it for under retail. So I was like, whatever. Dude, they came with this cool bag. So I guess I don't know what I have to do to get my points because their system was down. I got this for 152. So I gotta email JD Sports and let them know I didn't get my points. Bro, that's how many points? I spent. So they only taxed before, so subtotal was 305. Bro, that's 4,500 points, dude. 4,500 points. 4,500 points, guys. $4,500 points. Yeah, I gotta email them. I gotta let them know. Be like, I need my points, bruh. That's 4,500 points that I missed out on. What up, JMK? What's good, dude? What a reseller. What up, JMK? What's good, dude? I'm not gonna hold y'all. Okay? You guys want to know something? Dude, I'm trying to work with JD Sports, bro. Deadass. I'm trying to work with him. Dude, the JD Sports. So the person that like filled me that day, me and Jake. Yo, I don't know if Jake B's still in here, but dude was the JD Sports' social media team. And he followed me on Instagram. Bro, I'm trying to work with JD Sports, chat. We need to get JD Sports in the channel, bro. Deadass. We need to get JD Sports on the channel. Their social media team followed me on Instagram yesterday. My boy told me about them. He was like, yeah, that's the social media team. We need to try to work with JD Sports, chat. Deadass. Raffy, the grade school plug. Well, I mean, that's the reason why people were wanting me to go grab a pair. That wanted me to get a pair of those 4s. I might be a low-key a degenerate this week. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, does anybody need a pair of the 4s? Anybody? Does anybody want to Someone gonna say you're copying them? I can see it now. Man, whatever. We're doing our own thing over here, bro. We're the best. We're the best sneaker live streams in here, bro. That ass. I told you guys. I've been gassing you guys up because you guys are the best community in this sneaker space when it comes to live streaming. You guys are. I don't care what anyone says. You guys are. You guys are. That's why I told you guys, represent the collection family. Like, we're the best, dude. We're the best in this. We're in the best in this space, dude. Call it JD and get your points. I'm gonna email them for sure. Yeah, does anybody need a pair of those Rare Air 4s? Who needs a pair? No, I've been saying that since day one. What you mean? We the best. Me. 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 Jason, I appreciate you, bro. Shout out my boy Jason Miller in the building. Me. Dude, you guys really want them, huh? Y'all really want them. Y'all really want them. I want the 11.5. Need a pair of these black hats when they drop. Appreciate Raph. I should start a whatnot. Dude, I don't know if I could do a whatnot. That means I have to get inventory. If I wanted to start a whatnot, I have to get inventory. I don't know how to do that. I have to go out there and buy from people. And I don't know how to authenticate sneakers, so I wouldn't really know. I don't know how to authenticate shoes, bro. Teek's gonna go through every pair looking for the gold writing on them on the 4s. So where do they find? So hold on, I know they're looking for the gold writing on the 4s. Like where are they looking for? Like where on the shoe? Where? Hold on, let me see. Rami, let's save that video for tomorrow. Hold on, let me see. Rare Air Jordan 4 gold. So hold on, let me see. There's House of Heat. There's like 2 different versions of this shoe. So there's like the gold lettering, and then there's one that's not. Oh, I see. It's on the patch. Okay. Okay, it's on the patch part. Okay. Just right here. So the gold is on this one. So how is it? So how do you obtain the gold? Is it just random? Is it just random? Is it just random? Two percent of the pairs have the gold GGs behind the patch of the tongue. Oh. 10%. Dude, that Dude, that means a lot of stores are probably going to take the patches off and then look whether or not they have the gold or they have the white. That's probably what's going to happen. Right? That's probably what's going to happen. They're going to, before they sell them, they're going to go through them. You said they're going to be checking for the, 100%. 100%. 10%. That's nothing. 10%. The employee is gonna cook them gold watch. Facts, bro. It's 2%, not 10. Damn, dude. Your best bet is gonna be sneakers app. So basically, just buy as many as you can, dude. Buy as many as you can and see what you get. Seriously, 2%. So owners will sell gold backdoor for more money. I mean, duh. I'm honestly fine with that. I can get, bro. I mean, come on. Like, at the end of the day, what are you gonna be rocking the one without a patch just to make sure everyone knows you got the gold one? Like, the shoe is all this. The shoe is the exact same thing. eBay homie is gonna love that. Y'all are all wrong. 25%. What's up, the Godfather? Nothing's dropping today. Today is just the weekly rundown of what's gonna be dropping. Hope to hit on these local skate shops. I don't think they are gonna check all patches, and they usually aren't unboxing the shoes until the drop time. Who the hell cares about the internet patch? I mean, some people are gonna care. It's like, oh shit, I got the golden ticket. Nobody's gonna care. Hey, let me flex the gold lettering real quick. Yeah, bro, I got the rare airs. I got the gold lettering. I got the gold one. Black cats are, and that's it. RJ says nobody's gonna care. Yeah, right. Stuff like this is why Nike should shrink wrap the shoes, bro. What they should have done and made it like a blind bag. Make it a blind bag. All to feel special. DJ says, hey man, listen, like that's literally how people are gonna flex. Be like, what's up, guy? You got the rare airs? I got the gold one. I got the gold one. Colorway looks GS. Maybe. I don't know if they're gonna add. Are they gonna add the patches on GS pairs? These are coming out in full family sizing, aren't they? Don't matter as long as you get your pair. The F&S says, hey man, facts, dude. Big facts. Imagine if we open it. Imagine if we get a pair. Imagine if we get a pair this Friday. I ain't gonna open that shoe, bro. Open the shoe until we get into the car and be like, all right, let's see what we get. Buy a gold Sharpie increases the value instantly. Sharpie time. Yeah, that's what you could do too. Just Sharpie it gold. So that's most likely, dude. That's most likely what's going to happen is that there's going to be two different versions of the shoe. So like, I'm pretty sure StockX is going to label that as well. We're like, all right, we got two different versions. We got the gold tongue and then you have the white tongue. That's probably what's going to happen to that, to them. I mean, in general, that blue and red looks like a GS color. You talking about just the color blocking in general? How much are the original Black Hat 3s going to cost for? I don't know. Just like gold and it's limited. That's crazy gold Sharpie gang. And man, you'd be surprised. But we'll see. We'll see if we end up being degenerate on Friday to go camp out for these shoes. There's going to be a ton of people out there for these joints. A ton. Like camping out on the freaking strip. I was like, what are we doing here? If you someone try to say I got gold on the upper, 21 take them, give me now, and the one to nerd. Man, listen, 10% Americans, 25% worldwide. Native Sneak says. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens on release date. Goat already has it organized. Yeah, how much is the gold going for? It's only Vegas. It's only Vegas. It's only Vegas. It's only Vegas. Dude, what the hell? Last sale was $900. No shot, dude. There's no way. Why is the shoe going for so much? Yeah, there's going to be 100% people outside for these joints. No wonder why. Why are they going for so much? Why are these going for so much? I mean, I get it because they're not out yet. Gold stitching, I guess. Yeah, no wonder why y'all want these, huh? No wonder why my DMs have been flooded. No wonder why my DMs have been flooded. I need a Raph. No wonder why. I need a 10. They're going for $750. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Size 13 asking is for $1,300. Yeah, all right. Oh, they're going to tank 100%. And when it gets closer to the release time, but the fact that you could own these a whole month early, 100%. That's why I didn't even ask. Dude, people were... I'm not even being dramatic. South Jersey Bait Review, what up, man? Deadass. Like, I had over 100 messages on these shoes. Like, my DMs was flooded. I was enjoying my Father's Day. And then, like, I was like, you know what? I haven't checked my Instagram in a while. Bro, I'm not playing with y'all. Over 100 messages. Over 100. This is only requests. I won't show names. These are all just my requests. If I go, I have to go through DMs sometimes. There's also ones that are hidden. These are some old ones, but if I put it to date, these are all just ones that are hidden. I don't want to show everyone's names in here. And then I still haven't opened a bunch of other DMs in my general. I still have DMs in my general requests too. So I have to go through a lot of them still. But there's mostly people saying Happy Father's Day too. Hey, man, I'm just one person. I'll try my best, man. But, like, once again, chat, you guys already know, man. I try my best. I honestly do. I'm only one person. Yeah, sometimes the hidden requests are bots. Some of them are not. Just depends. Because sometimes people will be like, I reached out to you, and I have to look at my request hiddens. And that's where they'll land sometimes. So, will I do another sneaker? Maybe when I get at my new place, maybe. People are going to be flexing the gold stitching on their tongues. Oh, 100%. No, it's okay. There's people in here that want them for the toe. That's fine. I'm not saying don't hit me up. That's fine. You can hit me up and all that stuff. But, like, you have to understand, like, I try to get to everybody's DMs. It's hard because there's so many of them. And plus, I get busy during the day. So, like, I tend to forget my DMs. I'm not really through on social media every single day. Especially on the weekends. If you know me on the weekends, if it's sneaker related on the weekends, I'll be on social media. But when it comes down to like any other weekends that has nothing to do with sneakers, like I'm literally blinded because I'm just mainly spending time with my kids and my girl. So like weekends are like family times for me. So I'm really not on my DMs like that unless I need to. So, and I know I'm not saying that everybody in here is a reseller. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to bash anybody. But I try my best to get to everyone's DMs. I promise. Like, I'm not purposely ignoring you. I'm really not. So, bro, what is that on your hat? Oh, this is the Jeff Staple collab for the NFL. So, oh, no one's getting mad, but I'll be getting, like, if I don't respond, like, people will put, like, question marks, like, hello, like, type shit. Like, that's what I would get sometimes, but I'm, like, not purposely ignoring you. Raph, you know, fact that the Bread 4s are better than these? Yes. I'm not a big fan of the Rare Air collection. I'm not. I've said that before, like, the Rare Air collection, I'm not the biggest fan of it. So, like, I got people already pending for the 5s. Like, the 5s that I got, I had a bunch of people pending. I have a bunch of people pending. I have a couple people pending for this. They said they'll let me know today, but I'm not really worried for it because I know I could get rid of those. So, it's all good. Don't explain yourself to them for if they don't know. Mark says, it's all good. You guys already know. Got a Valley TMers for Lee's waiting, Mark says. Acknowledge me, Raph. CD says, no, it's all good. I'm not purposely ignoring you while just viewing your inbox as nasty work. How's that nasty work, bro? I still got to go through, like, my general inboxes, bro. Like, I really do. I have to go through them today. I'm not purposely ignoring anybody. That's not nasty work. I do what I want, bro. What you mean? What you mean, bro? I try my best. At the end of the day, I got other things I have to do today, too. So, Raph said he likes the Rare 11s. Yeah, out of all of them, I would say the Rare 11s are my favorite. But, like, all the 3s, these 4s, I'm not, like, crazy for them. But I just feel like these 11s that are coming out this holiday season, I think those are gonna be limited. I think these are gonna be limited. So, Ravi can't read them. He lets Siri read them out to him. Rami says these drop next month, right, bro? Yeah, these are supposed to drop July. Do I have a Pokemon channel? I do, but it's been a while since I've used it. It's been a while. Like, I have a Pokemon channel right here. If you wanna follow it, you're more than welcome to. This is my Pokemon channel. Right there. If you want to follow it, you're more than welcome to. I do have a Pokemon channel though. It's been a while. Like, I was streaming Pokemon like 2 years ago. Then I kind of stopped, and I was playing the TCG game for a little bit, and then I stopped. Just because I get a little busy. I only do Pokemon for fun. I don't do it just because. I just do it for fun. Because my kids open most of the packs. So. Passing on 11s this year. They're better. They better not be limited gammas. Who knows? They could. Last updates was 4 months ago. Rafi, let me know if you selling the 5s. But yeah, Finesse, I got you, bro. I know we had that DM on Discord. I got you, bro. I'm going black metallic 5s. So both says you do unboxings on it. I do. I mainly just do it. I just let my kids, literally at this point, like most of the time, my friend, is that when I buy Pokemon cards, like I just come home and I let my kids open it. Since my kids are on summer break, I literally let them open it. I haven't opened a Pokemon pack in I don't know how long. I think since maybe Journey, not even Journeys. I don't even think I opened any by myself. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a little, maybe a couple months. So, Raph, you only collect English cards? No, I have Japanese. Like, I have these Japanese cards right here. I have these ones, like the Umbreon one I have. I'm gonna complete this collection. The PSA 10. I got these in Japanese too. Quality in Japanese is just better to me. So, like, I have that. Like, my kid just pulled the Charizard. My kid just pulled the Charizard. She just pulled that one. And then my friend gave this. I don't know. Actually, I already showed that one. And then my kid also pulled the Mewtwo in Japanese. So probably the packs you're open on videos with your girls. Yeah, like I have a video when my kids open packs. So, but other than that, like I don't really open them. July 28th is that? Well, wow. Okay, July 28th is when the rare airs drop. July 28th. Wow, that's not even like what? It's like a month and like a week. Start following your Pokemon channel. I've been getting into Pokemon is more exciting, and you can be a little bit more involved with it. Oh, 100%. We have a Pokemon channel on our Discord group, bro. If you haven't joined that, we have. The thing is, I try to keep it separate from sneakers. Like I've always been like that. I always try to keep everything separate from sneakers and like Pokemon stuff. I keep everything separate. Here, hold on, let me see. Yeah, if you go on our Discord group, we have a Pokemon channel. We have over 400 people that react to the roll, and I'm pretty sure it's more than that. So if you want to join it, you're more than welcome to. Have Riley run the Pokemon channel. Facts, bro. I wanted to ask, do you do sports cards? I don't do sports cards, bro. I don't do any sports cards. I don't know anything about sports cards, to be completely honest with you. So, hand over the Pokemon channel to Riley. Facts, dude. So I might do something. I mean, maybe when we get a bunch of Pokemon cards again, maybe I'll go on stream and open some packs with my kids. So, I mean, because it's been kind of dry when it comes down to that channel. So, but anyways, guys, man, I want to appreciate you guys all hanging out. Happy freaking are you going to SneakerCon Vegas next month? I might go. We'll see. It's a game time decision I'll probably go with Frank. I'll probably go with Francisco. So if anything, we'll see what happens next month, whether if I go or not. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. If y'all don't mind smashing that like button, let's get to 300 likes if y'all don't mind. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna try to post more content on there. That's honestly my goal. I think I need to put a goal for myself on social media is to push more content on Instagram. But if y'all don't mind following me on Instagram at Rafi Collects, I'll try to have a video for you guys later this afternoon talking about these fours and all that fun stuff, and then possibly this the stock numbers for this weekend, and then exclusive access tomorrow morning, chat. I'll be live a little bit earlier too. If anybody wants to come by with exclusive access for the 5s, in-store EA for the 5s for the grapes are going to be tomorrow, so we'll be live for that. So you guys enjoy your day, okay? I appreciate you guys, all the fathers in here. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Father's Day weekend, and I really do appreciate everybody that reached out to me and said Happy Father's Day. That was really nice of you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys later, man. Have a great day, and stay safe, and happy Monday. Mondays, huh? Gonna be dragging your feet. I didn't realize what time it is. It's pretty late. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys later. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja. Stay high, can't lie. I just gotta keep you off of my mind. I just gotta stay on my grind. You get the whole day, I just need the nighttime. I don't wanna fight. It seems like we do this shit and rewind. Seems like you only need some me time, baby. I wish I could freeze time. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you.